That's another year. Beautifully well fucked up. Time to stick our heads in the sand for the next 2 weeks, pretend causality isn't a thing. Merry fucking Christmas.
Fuck Christmas! And welcome to the Pot Topic Podcast. I'm your host, Tom. With me, we have our host. We have Hev.
Hello!
We have Taz.
Fuck off and die.
We have Christakis.
Hello.
And in our audience, we have a Viking, apparently. He just pulled it out. We have Dom, Captain Sickbeard.
Hello!
Merry Christmas, I guess.
Yay, Merry Christmas!
And as such, on this podcast, we have 4 pots? 3 pots. We're going to keep it to 3 pots.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We've got one from Christmassy host thing.
Heather's Christmas pot.
Yeah, let's call it that. It's Pudding's Christmas pudding pot.
Yay!
We've got one from community, one then audio topics, and should know this already, but we also like to drink whiskey, which, to be honest, Dom has been very, very generous. Thank you very much, Captain Sickbeard.
Indeed.
What have we got?
You have, from Versailles, Kentucky, Woodford Reserve.
I wonder why you were talking about that. Wicked, I love that stuff.
I'll tip it in there, sir.
Pop.
Get a good pop.
Oh, the pop, yep.
Hey!
Well done.
That is some good pop.
Oh, fucking brilliant. Good whiskey. So,
The week.
can you hear it in my voice as well? Fucking hell.
Oh, it's been two fucking weeks. So just to get ahead of it, Tom and I sort of mentioned that we don't. I think on the last issue that we don't really like Christmas. And
Not at all.
I prepared for the role splendidly. By last night was press night for the new show, so I did pre-drinks there. Then I went Chris Howitzer-Bug's 30th birthday, and then
big 3-0.
I went to the press night after party, and then when I came back, housemate had a mate over, so I didn't sleep, and I feel terrible. So I'm just getting that out. I feel fucking miserable. Let's do some Christmas. My weeks. Let me tell you about my weeks. It's been as a work fortnight. I've done 180 hours or so.
Nice.
Merry
Christmas.
Getting this fucking... yeah, fuck off. Yeah, so new shows come in.
Down the wrong hole, sorry.
So new shows come in. It's Much Ado About Nothing and Love's Labour's Lost. We got them in rep. People seem to really, really enjoy it. So come see it at the Haymarket. I will not get you free tickets. But we got that in, and to be honest, the biggest thing that happened surrounding the whole thing is in the lead up. I mentioned to my boss that I played the X-Wing miniatures game with Tom.
Yeah, you did.
And I told him that it's wicked. And he said, "Well, but I mean, I'd seen it, but I wasn't too sure. Like, is it really good?" It's like, "Oh yeah, it's really good." Do you know what? Maybe as a crew, we should all go in and get starter sets. And you just build our stuff as a crew.
I'm so proud of you.
He was so up for that, and yeah, so was Andy and Alex. Like, yeah, no, yep, let's do that. So the end of this week, the sets arrived, and the past couple of days, one day when I didn't really have much to do, I was just there because I needed to be there. I painted a 3x3 black square on the workbench. And that's become our installed games table.
Like it.
And we've had several games there so far.
That's your galaxy far, far away.
It's really weird. I still don't like Star Wars that much, but fuck me, that game is so much fun.
Do you know why that game is awesome?
Why is that game awesome?
It's the scoring of the pilot. So every pilot has a proficiency level, which is a number.
Yeah.
And if you're a high pilot skill, you go last movement, but you shoot first. Guess which pilot always shoots first? Yes, that's it.
It's Han Solo.
There we go.
Han always shoots first.
Always shoots first.
Always shoots first. Yeah, no, I had a couple of really good games. There was there's one that was particularly stick out where it was like four TIE fighters versus 2 X-wings staffed by like Luke Skywalker and the hero pilot from the new one, and that went really badly. All my TIE fighters got killed, and then with one bog standard TIE fighter, I managed to run Luke Skywalker off the board and then somehow killed Poe Dameron. I was like, well, cool, didn't see that coming. I am the game's master!
Wicked.
And yeah, so since then, it's brought out my inner, like, it scratches the Warhammer itch. Because you can even do, like, army list building.
Yeah, it's a little bit of tactical strategy, numbers grinding.
Yeah. And in order to do that well, I've spent, like, a couple of hours writing out everything we've got and points values, so that I was just sitting during a show, just making, maybe we do these lists against each other. That'd be fun. And it's cool, creating scenarios. And that's pretty much been what I've been up to.
So basically, for Christmas, you've made a shopping list that's going to cost you like 600 quid to fill out.
Don't.
Those models are really expensive.
They are pretty expensive.
Each model is like 15 to 25 quid.
Yeah, well, I mean, I suppose we've got 8 models. Come from two base sets and 2 blisters, and that came to like 75 quid. But split between 3 people, not so bad. Yay!
So I'm going to make an executive call and let's do a reverse shit geeky sandwich. I'll go last. So, what have you been up to, Hev?
I saw the new Star Wars film Rogue One. It's fucking amazing!
Nothing says Christmas like a lot of Star Wars.
Hell yeah, it's absolutely incredible. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Even if you're not a massive Star Wars fan, go see it. There is no over-the-top lightsaber battles. You don't even see a lightsaber in the entire film. It's pretty good. There's like full-on action scenes, lots of big, massive guns.
Dom's calling you a liar, by the way. Definitely a lightsaber in it at some point then.
Where?
What about at the end?
What? Spoiler.
No.
Oh yeah, let's spoiler.
Oh yeah.
Spoiler!
Okay, yeah. You see a lightsaber. You see a lightsaber. All right. There's a lightsaber in it, but there is no lightsaber battle in it in the whole film.
No.
There is massive guns and cool. There's like the perfect amount of characters that you love from other films, and it all muddling together, and it makes you have a whole new love for A New Hope because you've just watched the struggle they fucking got to be able to do the shit they do in A New Hope.
So it adds something to the good movies.
It's the fact that you could literally watch that film, and then walk out the room for a second, and then put on the first film, and they actually, it's like a scene, a scene cut.
So basically, I've got to get a day off work, and I'm going to do that.
We were saying about it that that's something that the cinemas have really fucked up with. Like, you should play A New Hope. Like, there should be a marathon,
double
and
feature.
You play both of them. You pay to watch both of them. However, they're owned by different people. I think one of the guys was saying like, A New Hope's owned by Fox or something, so they it's 2 different people, so they might not be allowed to do that. Was what somebody was saying.
Independent places like Prince Charles will probably do that.
Yeah.
Dom's now being forced to be on the podcast.
Speak into the mic, Dom.
Okay.
Aim your face at the big black circle. Good man.
But yeah, it's a fucking good film. I loved it a lot. It was amazing.
Well jealous. I need to go see it.
Do definitely do. My brother is already going to see it for the second time. Quite a few of my friends have now seen it twice already. It's pretty good. I think it's the first film I've ever seen in the cinema and gone, I'd actually watch that again in the cinema before it.
Okay, fair enough.
Also, I have been playing with fire lots. I've played with fire twice this week. I go to a circus skills spinning club thing where people just go and play with poi and fans and staffs and shit. And then I've just now started getting in with those guys a little bit more, practicing more. So I had on Wednesday and on Friday did spinning. The Friday spinning was on the Thames, on the beach by the Oxo Tower. So you're on this lovely little sandy beach, looking at the Thames, seeing St Paul's and everything else, spitting fire,
in the middle of
wearing
December.
nothing in the middle of December. It was good.
It is pretty cool. It's a cool thing that they do that. I did turn. I turned up to that briefly towards the end. Got a quick spin in. The only time I've fired up the staff all year. I was terrible.
Mate, my fire Diablo's like somewhere in that corner under a pile of boxes. I know it's there somewhere.
Yeah, I imagine the wicks are dust by now.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
I also played with the dragon staff for the first time, and now I really, really want a dragon staff. Also played with a rope dart, and now really want a rope dart as well. So, yay! Spend lots of money, get lots of new toys.
Wicked. Christakis, what have you been up to?
Oh, what have I been up to? So many things.
You graduated?
Oh yeah, yeah. I've been on a 2-week holiday, which was amazing because I haven't had a holiday since last Christmas.
Yes.
And I had my mum over for 2 weeks, and we did a lot of touristy stuff in London for a week. And after my graduation, we went to Paris for a few days. Nice Christmas shopping, nice wine tasting, dinners. Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, it was good. And then came back now trying to... The thing is, I wish my mum had left a few days before so I can have some me time, because she left on Sunday and Monday I had to go to work.
Yeah.
And yeah, but back to work now. I'm trying to catch up with all of stuff, but it's all getting there.
Have you got work over Christmas then?
No, because we're closed over Christmas. I have to work on the 28th and 29th, so I can do it from home.
Okay, so you got a few days then.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, and I'm not as busy as I was before. I'm just trying to relax just before Christmas again.
Damn right. One of us might as well.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, the way things have worked out with this these 2 weeks of work, and like all I've got for Christmas shopping is, well, I've pretty much fucked up tomorrow morning. Tuesday I'm going to be back at Oxfam, so that leaves me with Wednesday and Thursday morning to try and do some shopping, which...
Dude, use my Prime account, just fucking Amazon it.
Yeah, okay, cool. Let's do this shit.
I'm not going to be happy if you buy my egg present from Amazon Prime. I'm joking. Whatever you give me, lovely.
Amazon is basically like the high-tech Santa, like abused workworkforce, forced to wrap your presents for you. There we go. It's beautiful. It's
I'm
nothing like it. Look, jingle your top. There we go. Festive.
I shall be using your Prime later this evening to get my Secret Santa present. Yep, sorted. Sweet.
just out of interest, completely unrelated to anything that's been said so far, baby. But how would you be interested in like maybe a model of the Millennium Falcon?
No, I don't want.
Are you sure it's like 1 in 275th size?
Yeah, no, I've got like one that's like 65 centimeters big. I don't really need a Millennium Falcon any smaller than that, especially not one to play on a game I haven't played with yet. And that you were just buying it for me because you want it for yourself.
No. You misunderstand. I said it was completely unrelated to anything we said so far.
It is entirely related to excellent game.
And also, on that unrelated note, your massive Millennium Falcon won't fit on the game board.
It is the game board.
Go on then, Tom.
All right, I'll start with the nice things. Well, first of all, I got my bonus from work, and I received this letter, and it was just like, I assumed, because the number was very large, that was my sum total for the year that I'd already been paid. Like in dribs and drabs every paycheck. No, big wad of cash in my bank, which was absolutely lovely. It's the first time that's ever happened in my entire fucking life. I've had money. So I bought myself a 20 quid HOTAS controller. So I've got a joystick and a throttle for playing Elite and Dangerous.
What did you do with the remaining 20 quid?
Baggy. So I spent all of my free time, not Christmas shopping, playing Elite. I've done nothing this week apart from play Elite in my free time. It's been fucking glorious.
It's hilarious to see him on the sofa there, just stretched out. You got the board on, like a plank of wood on his leg, over his legs, and then he's got the
HOTAS controller.
The HOTAS controller. And then he's wearing a headset as well, because he's talking to the ship.
Yep. Computer, full throttle. Engage. It's fucking excellent. The fact I can say engage, just like the card. Oh, it's so good.
Do you say it in his accent, though?
Yeah. engage. Got it nailed. Yeah, so I'm voice controlling and HOTAS controlling the shit out of some space trucking. Oh, it's fucking awesome. Blowing up fools. Other than that, fuck Christmas. I'm 3 chefs short, which means I've been washing up for 3 days straight. Yeah. Which is fucking glorious. I suppose it's better than dealing with people, but...
Yeah, better than the complaints that you would be getting as manager.
Oh no, I get them in the ear and just go, well, I'm wearing white, so I can't go out and see the customer, can I? That's not the C word I usually use, actually, is it? So yeah, but with regards to work, we had like our GM gathering at Winter Wonderland. Sorry, someone's in Festive Spirits.
We don't know if that's picking up on the...
Probably not. Yeah, so Festive Spirits, we went to Winter Wonderland, all the bosses in my district, and I don't remember leaving. I do have 3 Uber receipts for the cab I got and the 2 I missed, which I'm impressed with, because obviously they come to you. What else?
Maybe they...
Fucking Gamma World, forgot.
Oh, yeah.
We played Gamma World again.
Yes, we did.
And this time I ripped off a few things from the internet and a little bit of inspiration myself, and we ended up with all the gang fighting against Ed 209s in, which is Robocop, big things. Leonardo's Vitruvian Man kind of puzzle, because they all had a weakness, and they all had secret names, and they all...
Yeah. No, props to you, mate. That was
related to where their weakness was on their body.
That was great fun. It was very, very well thought out. I had an absolute blast.
That was quite fun. And I promise next time we're going to actually finish it, and the world will actually open up rather than being a little mess.
We'll finish the intro game.
Yeah, you'll finish the intro game 5 sessions in. 5 sessions of 3 hours each. So yeah. Fuck Christmas.
Yeah, fuck wicked words.
It's pagan.
Christmas is amazing.
Fuck words
too.
You're our sneaky bastard. I wish you told me that this was a Christmas special and that you hated Christmas. I would have come prepared. I would have done my research.
I'm
not what to say.
Doing anything. All the research you need is it's pagan holiday. Done.
Absolutely.
Nail Jesus to another fucking tree or something. It's a pagan holiday.
Shut the fuck up.
Just a cheap knockoff of Odin tying himself to Yggdrasil for 9 days in search for knowledge. That's considerably more hardcore. Oh, he's on a stick for a couple of days.
I'm gonna get more whiskey for this.
Yeah. And then he had 3 days recovery. Fuck off. So let's get on with this shit. Unless Dom, you want to do some what I've been doing.
Yeah, all right.
All right, go for it.
What have I been doing? Well, I'm working on Panto, so that's 6 days a week, 2 shows a day.
So fuck Christmas.
Of screaming children.
Yay!
I also went to see Rogue One, which it is amazing. It also turns out that one of the lead actresses was an X-Wing pilot in the film.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Excellent.
What's that? Oh, one of the cast. Panto?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, cool. That is pretty cool.
Excellent.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So, like, Rogue One.
Yep.
Is it genuinely a good movie?
Yes.
In the way that...
From what I hear, I think you might actually like it.
Yes.
It is a... Yeah.
Go on.
No, it is a really good film. I also... It is on a costume point that I like the fact that they didn't try and, like, modernize the classic costumes. They actually went to the original source of A New Hope. So Wicked. It would tie in perfectly with
It was all, they were all matching the original costumes. They were all pretty good. Apart from the guy, the general in the white outfit, his cape really needed a fucking iron. Something really annoyed me. But yeah, other than that, it was fucking cool. I also really love, it's something I didn't really quite pick up on until Poe's costume. This whole pin tucks down the side of their jackets. Poe had it, and he was the first one I recognised him having it. They all have them in this new film. And then I commented on it to my friend who is like a fucking top-notch Poe like cosplayer, and said like, oh, have you seen that like these fuckers have got these as well? Because he was really struggling at making these pin tucks on the jackets. And then somebody else said, oh, it's in Empire Strikes Back as well. And I was like, it's just like, what, 40 years this thing has been in fashion in Star Wars time. But yeah, Force Awakening, like, Yeah, no, it's alright, I guess, in comparison to how fucking incredible Rogue One is.
Cool. All right, I look forward to seeing it.
Yeah, well, because you already know what happens to them at the end of the actual film.
Yeah.
Because you know that from A New Hope. It's just how they get there is the story.
Yeah.
Right.
No, cool.
They do shit that no film dares to really do.
Yeah.
Like, I was in tears through most of it. Like, it's really, like, emotional thing, lovely.
I'll
do you want
probably
to know it's going to make me feel? Spoilers!
I'll probably be crying through my third eye.
I mean, the spoiler is that, they're trying to get plans, they get plans, and then in A New Hope, they blow up ship, the Death Star. You kind of already have the spoilers because there's already a film out after.
Wicked, that's our 21 minutes of intro. We seem to be
Yay.
averaging that. It's weird. Right, should we get on with it?
Yeah.
So what's this?
I've got one from the pudding...
Christmas pudding pot.
Christmas pudding pot.
Wicked.
Heather asks.
I've got one in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't put your name. I did put the ones Captain Sickbeard said. I did put them on it.
Cool.
Right, what is the best part of Christmas dinner? So this is the dinner, the actual main bit of dinner, not the dessert. The main bit of dinner. What's the best bit? Pigs and blankets. That's my answer.
Yeah, good call. That's good call.
Fucking good.
It's second to stuffing, though.
Yeah,
As long as there's enough sausage meat in the stuffing.
they're both good answers. They are both good answers. I do love pig and blankets, and stuffing, of course, is amazing. But I might have to put my vote in for the shit the next day.
What the death-defying shit. The compacted foul.
The one that actually
Christmas
makes the
leftover.
porcelain chime.
Turns your bog into a tuning fork. That one.
Yeah, it comes with all the force of poorly cooked Brussels sprouts. you know that shit is hard. And soft at the same time. It's paradoxical shit.
What's your favourite bit?
Let's swallow my whiskey first. Hold on. Well, considering that our version of Christmas dinner is spit roast.
Oh,
You know, in the
wait, are you talking about Cypriot or gay?
There was stuffing for everyone. No, yeah, Cypriot Greek is spit roast. You know how they do in the front yard, and
Yeah.
But the best part is when it's almost ready, and my dad always cuts the pieces on top, like the nicest bits, and then he puts them in a plate for the men who cook the spit roast, and they gather around with drinks,
Oh, fair
and they
enough.
eat. He puts lemon and oregano and spices on it, and then
What meat is it? Sorry.
lamb or
Of
chicken.
course it is, yeah.
Yeah, of course. Okay, I'll make lamb. So that's the best bit. Because, I mean, I unless you're asking me about British roast,
No, absolutely.
Cool.
which is okay, but
Yeah.
I don't think
It's
it
not.
compares. to
It's not.
ours.
It's
It's
utter
boring.
bullshit.
Yeah, it is boring.
You get those big
Yorkshire pudding.
Yorkshire puddings.
That's
I
not
thought.
Christmas.
That's only for beef.
That should only be for beef. You're
Yeah.
quite right.
Oh, I'm mixing my
But
dinners.
a lot of people do because they're common.
Yeah.
What do you mean it should only be for beef?
He says covered in food. And
but I like the gravy because we don't have the gravy with our Christmas dinner. But I love the gravy with on top.
Yeah.
that's a good call.
Gravy is
All
pretty
right, quick roll call.
tasted.
Thick gravy or thin gravy?
Thick.
Thick.
Thick. Everyone
You should
thick?
be able
Everyone
to
thick.
coat the back of a spoon.
Yes.
Good. I don't have to shout at anybody.
Yeah.
Do it to the listeners who don't agree with you.
If at home you thought thin, you're wrong. You're fucking wrong.
Unsubscribe. Oh no.
Please don't. Please,
Fuck off.
please don't.
I try to forget you ever listen to this podcast.
No,
Now.
please don't leave us.
Oh no. Thin gravy is a jus.
Sorry?
A jus. It's a very thin meat-based liquid.
What is it? What is it? Jus?
Jus, French.
J-U-E.
French word.
Oh, jus.
Oh,
J-U-S, yeah.
J-U-S, yes.
Hey, it's brown water, mate. Thin
Brown.
gravy's just brown water.
Brown meaty water.
Usually made from veal as well, if you're in a posh place as well.
Really?
Yeah. You know, those cows that aren't deemed good enough for a real life and are tied down. Just fattened up.
Oh,
Such a
Merry Christmas!
It's all right. I mean, the thing with veal is they never really get a chance at life, so they don't really miss out on anything.
It's also a byproduct from dairy farming because it's normally exclusively the male cows which are used for veal because it's then just an extra mouth to feed.
Yeah.
It's just the way they were kept is quite barbaric.
Yes, it's exceedingly barbaric.
But now that like EU laws and all this, that sort of veal is less common unless you go properly into the continent.
Yeah. Brexit means Brexit. Fuck off. I want my cows tied to a stake at birth. Actually, I've just changed my mind on what the best bit of Christmas dinner is.
Is it roast potatoes?
And it's the leftovers. Having a fridge full of food that you can just go, I fancy a sandwich.
Yeah.
Just go and dive right in.
It doesn't taste as good though.
Oh no, it tastes better.
Or cold.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like in a sandwich, like
Throw it in the microwave
gammon
for 5 minutes.
and turkey and stuffing sandwich with
Plenty of cranberry sauce,
Yeah.
bit of bread sauce if you got it.
yeah.
Is that what the
Oh, good.
Tesco Christmas
Yeah,
special
pretty
sandwiches
much,
are?
yeah.
Leftovers?
Yes.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
yeah.
Ew. Never eating there again.
We do so for Christmas at my family we do a roast on Christmas Eve and have my mum cooks the gammon and then she heats it up in gravy the next day so then we can have hot gammon and then cook the turkey so she's not like because there's not enough space in the oven to cook a gammon steak and a turkey at the same time so do it that way but then it always results to me having a really nice massive roast on Christmas Eve and then we have cheese and wine party and then I have to eat my weight in cheese after and then suffer and then get up and eat more on Christmas Day.
The thing about leftovers is they've got this real kind of tight niche when it comes to diet. Christmas leftovers are like that. You have a look at it and go, do you know what? I could do with not being hungry, but I also can't be asked to digest anything. Just put that in and it will just come out pretty much the same. Yummy. Cool. Is that sorted? Should we have one from from Sophie's Choice?
One from the community chest. One.
Which way are we going round?
Go on. Give it to Dom.
Yeah, go for it. Any one of them.
Community, grab
It's no doubt going to be from you.
I haven't entered any for ages.
Oh fuck! I just realised now he's a host on the podcast. Does that mean I've got to get out all those and put it in the host pot?
Nah.
No.
From Andy K.
Hey.
5 things you can't live without.
Wow. Okay. Blimey. Air, water, food, porn.
Yeah,
Shelter.
definitely
Vaseline.
porn. Vaseline?
I don't know. I like it old school. Call me a traditionalist.
There's nothing I like more than a wank that really removes that top layer of skin. Oh, it's beautiful. Just
Feel the
beautiful.
hydrocarbons just caressing your bell end.
I can't jizz properly without my petrochemicals, guys. I need my petrochemicals to jizz. 5 things I can't live without. Oh, my music. Intermittently, I quite often end up forgetting that I like music, and I'll go for a while without listening to it, and then I'll remember on the walk home or something, and I'll put on an album and say, everything's just a little bit better with the world. So I'm going to go, music.
That's one.
I mean, Aaron, we'll ignore air and water as because you.
No, well, hold on. If we can't think of anything else, we can just tag them on at the end.
But
Heather, I guess.
Don't fucking R him. He said, I guess.
I was really surprised at that reaction.
So flippantly put.
Heather at a stretch.
I suppose if I've got to ignore air and water.
So that's 2. I don't know. Anyone fancy jumping in?
Yeah, I've got. I mean, first of all, a book. Like my favorite book, which is Alice in Wonderland.
Hey.
I mean, if I'm 60 years old, I probably will be reading that book. It's just so amazing. You've got a question for me.
I was going to say, if you haven't been to see it before, it was on at the Vaults last year, and it's going to be at the Vaults next 2017 summer. It's Alice Adventures Underground, and it's an immersive theatre show.
I think you've told me about this.
Maybe.
Somebody told me about it's a bit alternative, and it's really...
Yeah, they built the like Alice in Wonderland set in the vaults underneath Waterloo, and you go for like an hour and a half or something, is it?
Something like that, yeah.
You just go and you explore Alice in Wonderland world and see like Tweedledum and Tweedledee, and you see the Queen, and you have to run around and complete little tasks and chase after Alice and the White Rabbit and stuff. It's fucking good fun.
Yeah,
like,
definitely doing
it's
that
it's a good night out, like, or day out.
What else? And my favorite album, any album of Janis Joplin and Jefferson Airplane.
Speaking of which, quickly interject.
Yeah.
You need to go on Netflix. There's a great documentary about Janis Joplin.
Little Girl Blue, watched it.
Fuck. I did that this week.
What else? I guess a laptop, because you can do a lot of things. You can order food. You can watch anything you want.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Exactly. Laptop kind of brings porn under its umbrella.
But it also includes gaming as well at the same time.
Let's just also point out here, Heather, that Taz is a definite for the laptop, but maybe you. Right.
A kitchen so I can experiment with cooking. I'm actually getting five of them.
Is that 5?
Yeah, no, it's 4. Right?
Okay.
And the other one would be Georgia, my best friend.
No.
Oh, sweet. But I think I'm the only one who actually found all 5, so we can.
Cheers.
Yeah, no, I'm going to follow you up on follow you with books. Definitely books. Can't live without those. Board games. So what? I need one more. I don't know. Nettle tea. No whiskey. No nettle tea. Fuck.
Why not?
Will you just get rid of me and then put whiskey nettle tea in there? First thing I thought of was books, and then I thought of like being able to be creative. If it's sewing or doing something, I need to do something creative. I go a bit crazy if I don't make something cool or paint something or do something. What else did I think of? I had them. Now I have forgotten them. Woods and lovely greenness. Like, it's to live without being able to go walking through parks and stuff. Nice. That's pretty fucking cool.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Damn. I do like them trees, man.
Them trees, though.
Them trees, though. Pretty good trees.
That's actually quite a nice question, because you don't realize how materialistic you are unless somebody asks you that question.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking, the first 3 things I can think of, and then I'm like, well, but if I have that, I need that. And I need that.
Yeah.
Sad.
Sun. I think I would be very unhappy if I lived somewhere where there wasn't very much sun.
You live in England.
Yeah, there's a bit of sun. There's more sun than there would be if I was in Iceland right now, where they have like an hour of sunlight.
Yeah, but you get more stuff done. With circadian rhythms.
And it balances out. Like during the summer, you've got all the fucking sun.
Yeah. But, I just mean sun in general. Like, if I couldn't, like, I'm very fortunate of being able to go on holiday to go find sunny places. Shit like that is what I mean.
I mean, I think we can include the sun as, like, air and food.
Maybe.
You get bored.
But she means a nice sunny day, I guess.
You get bored with sun
that's fair
easily,
enough.
though.
Go on.
I don't ever get bored
I can't now.
sun.
Thinking back, every time I go back on holiday, and if I go in the summer and it's like 50 degrees, now I'm thinking, how did I manage to survive that when I was going to school?
You've become acclimatized to this shit.
Yeah, and I go there and
you
like
turn into the worst. Like Greg's the worst Australian.
Yeah, exactly. Because even my mom does this thing. My mom, when I call my mom, she's like, "Oh, it's so cold. It's like 30 degrees." I'm like, "Mom, fuck off." But if I go back now, I can't stand the heat at all. And I prefer being here.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably why you moved here.
To be fair,
it's definitely why Greg moved here, I think.
I think I'm probably the opposite of you. I need a good, gloomy, grey day every now and again.
Oh,
watching
man.
outside the window.
Yeah.
Like, even foggy is brilliant. Like, driving to work the last week over, like, past Greenwich Park on Blackheath.
Killing that
Shooters Hill
reindeer.
Road is glorious at 7 o'clock in the
Yesterday-
morning because it's just fog. Like,
Yeah.
like in your face. fog.
Yesterday it was just foggy all day. It didn't stop being foggy yesterday.
I love that.
It was pretty mad.
It was, yeah.
I don't know. I didn't see the outside.
Didn't you got work? You were in Beckenham yesterday.
Working in a theatre, just a box with no windows.
Got all the galaxy in front of you though to find.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, one of the things I did think of quite quickly and then kind of boycotted because it isn't really something I like totally couldn't live without, but it was one of the things that first popped into my head, so I'm going to say it, was Disney. But then I could totally live without Disney. But I do love Disney films quite a lot, and they do make me very happy when I am very sad.
Merry Christmas!
Christmas films at Christmas time, I wouldn't be able to live without that. I fucking love watching Christmas films. Really, really awful Christmas films. Love them. That's like 5.
Wicked.
Done.
Shall I do mine?
Go for it.
good,
Yeah,
go for it.
My tools, because
What kind
I
of
love
tools?
You are a creative motherfucker.
yes,
Yeah.
carpentry, welding, fiberglass. Although I hate fiberglass, it's a horrible, horrible material.
We can leave fiberglass then.
Okay. The internet,
Yeah.
just because I love learning stuff. So, what better place to learn? I just go on to Google or other search engine and just go, how do I don't know, plaster my walls after B-gate?
Yes.
2, my car, because
You can drive.
I
Actually, yeah, that's a good point.
love driving, and it's so much. Although driving in London is a pile of wank.
Yep.
Going through the Blackwall Tunnel every day at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, ouch.
Oh,
So much fun.
I love driving the other way because I get hit that motorway just before the Blackwall Tunnel, going the opposite direction, just looking at all those cunts going, ha 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 ha.
Yeah, laptop, I
Yep.
suppose, for the internet.
God, we're millennials, aren't we? Jesus.
And
No.
Fair enough.
nope, can't think of
Being
anything
able to
else.
say nope to things. I've got clothes. All you guys are fucking naked, by the way. in this.
Oh, I could
I'm fine with that.
I'm creative, so I can make my own clothes.
Yeah, all right.
I could
Well,
add
don't
that-
label me as creative.
And I have a
Always.
laptop so I can buy them online.
Video games, much like you said, board games. I need video
Yeah,
games. I need something to press, and
Distractions.
I need to escape my mind every now and again.
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
Podcasts, absolutely. I can't go a single day without listening to podcasts. Otherwise, I get cranky.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely do. Tequila, because when I do get cranky, that cheers me right up. And sausages. Any kind, cabasas, chorizo.
Homo.
Men's.
Yes,
So there's a
good Savoy.
there- there's a Asian fusion patisserie in where is it? It's just behind
Patisserie.
Patisserie. Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, I'm coming in.
Oh, it's just like Christmas. Someone's being racist.
Hey, it's not my plan for once.
Yeah, no, this is Asian fusion patisserie that I found in London, and as well as some really quite dazzling pastries, they also do hot dogs. So I tried those out. I've just tried the chili cheese dog. safe
Made of
bet.
cat, ironically.
They
I'm just
do,
going, oh, look at this now.
check this out. They do a motherfucking kimchi hot dog.
Oh, no, that sounds fucking sick. All right,
Yeah, it is £5.50, but I'm gonna
That's all right.
I'm gonna try that, and then
Is it named after the Korean? No, what is it?
Kim,
It's not named after the president, is it?
no.
Kim Jong-il.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
no, Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un now. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think, I think essentially it comes down to I need my baby. I need a means to entertain myself and others. I need a means to create. Whiskey helps, and I don't know, a means, like a variety of ways to make myself come in ever more fantastical forms. Forms? So, yeah.
Forms. I like forms.
Forms.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just comes out spectral.
I was going to say star shape.
Ethereal cum.
Oh, it's a triangle today.
Tonight I feel metaphysical. Let's go.
It's like those Play-Doh things you get. You saw like the shapes that you put on the end.
I'm now just going to squeeze it out star-shaped. Okay, cool. Fuck Christmas. Here's one from Pudding's Christmas Pudding Pot.
Yep.
When did you stop believing in Santa and the magic of Christmas?
Start or stopped?
Stopped.
Oh.
Ooh.
I
think I was maybe 5.
Have you got a story to say with it?
Not about. I mean, just at some point I clocked. It was about because it was about 5 that I've spoken about it before. I had this conversation with. Well, I overheard had this conversation with my uncle and my sister, and like that's when I realised. Oh, there is no God. So about the same time, it's like, oh, surely there's no.
There's
Santa
one
then.
weirdy beardy that doesn't exist. There must be another one.
And when I was 7. Mum used to listen to a talk radio station over here called LBC, and when I was 7, she called up the Nick Ferrari show. Fucking Nick Ferrari, what a dick cunt. Called up the Nick Ferrari show and said, "Yep, my son's 7 years old and he doesn't believe in Santa Claus." Like, right, well, put him on. And so my mother tells me that you don't believe in Santa Claus. No. Why is that? And then I kind of set about pointing out, well, it's patently ridiculous. Obviously not those words, but it's like there's no way one man can get around all those houses. Like, even if you got to have a rocket powered sled, it can't be done. It doesn't make any sense. And I realised I got cut off halfway into my explanation, and then so the second they hang up, turn the radio back on just to catch like the tail end of what I'm saying, and then he just goes, "Oh, isn't that a shame? There's a little 7-year-old boy who just doesn't believe in the magic of Christmas. Oh, terrible shame. What's happening to the country?" Oh, yeah, absolutely. Go.
By the way,
yourself.
for all children listening, Santa does exist. He's a drunken alcoholic cuntbag. You shouldn't trust him. Like, he's going to put some dirty stuff on your toys.
Oh, Santa's a slaver.
Oh, yeah.
He's enslaved.
He's worse than Amazon.
He's enslaved the entire elf race. There's a reason we don't have them wandering around the forests. It's because he's rounded all those fuckers up, stuck them in his North Pole concentration camp.
God, it actually sounds like a plot of a Hellboy comic. That's
A scientist, recently, I can't remember what their name was, and I can't remember the details exactly, used Einstein's theory of, I don't know, whatever theory he did, I don't know, and worked out how fast Santa would need to go to be able to get around the world using the different time frames and how long it's dark for in each country.
If you're talking about time, yeah.
And that he would she figured out that he needed to go this far to be able to
Was it
get
faster
around
than the
it.
speed of light?
And he breaks the sound barrier to do it. So she says, don't worry, like, you will hear, like, there won't be jingle bells, but you will hear him when you hear the sonic boom of him going past. It was really interesting.
I like the idea of a festive sonic boom. Oh, like, you've actually put some festive spirit in my heart.
Yay!
Kill it with whiskey.
Yeah, but the sonic boom would be in your house, though. Because he's going to have to be moving faster than the speed of sound the whole time.
Yeah.
There goes the Christmas tree.
She also
Christmas
said
tree, windows.
she also said that to make it, because I can't remember exactly, it was like something because he moved so fast, he actually would like shrink because he was moving so fast. And then that's also how he gets down the trees, the chimneys.
I was so scared of Santa when I was growing up because my mom, I was really naughty when I was really young. My mom used to tell me that naughty boys, on Christmas Eve, Santa collects them when they're asleep, takes them back to the North Pole and makes them elves. And they work for him for the rest of their lives.
Santa's a fucking slaver.
So I
like it.
So from 'cause every single year until then, I would wish for like the ability to fly and have magic powers. And after that, I wished for a bicycle. And then my mom went through a nervous breakdown. And on Christmas Day, I wake up, there's no bicycle. And I was about 8 years old, and I went to them. I was waiting there crying. Next to the tree. My mom wakes up.
But you had the power of flight, though, right?
Yeah.
It was just like, without the bicycle, it meant nothing. How am I going to reenact E.T., Mum?
So my mom walks in, I was like, Mom, Santa didn't get me the bicycle I wanted. He was like, when are you going to realize there's no Santa Claus? that was
How
it.
old? How
That
old?
was the end. I was
Helicopter
8 years old,
drop.
and my dreams were crushed. And then I was so bitter that I would go around school and tell every single child the truth. And
Wow,
then my
man.
mom had to explain herself.
Devastating.
You became that child.
I was a child, and even I thought when I was 19, 20, I went to my niece's birthday a party, which was on Christmas Day, and I got a bit drunk, and I was having a joke with my sister in the kitchen without realizing that there were kids playing next to us, and then I was like joking, I was like, oh, let's tell them that there's no Santa Claus. And then the next thing I hear is kids crying and screaming and then running around the house. And I thought that was a great Christmas.
Did anyone see that post that went up recently as somebody put on Reddit or something, how she dealt with weaning her children off Santa? And rather than just going, yeah, no, I've lied to you the whole time. Instead, what she does is she adapts them. It's like, well, I think you're old enough. It's time for you to become a Santa. I'm like, what? And like the whole theory is like, rather than just saying there is no Santa, saying we're all Santas. And what she does,
Actually, that's pretty cool.
and like the way she follows it up, is she said, right, so to be a Santa, to initiate yourself into being a Santa, you've got to find one person and find a gift for them, and leave them that gift without just say from Santa. And so this kid's, he looked around for a little while, and then he noticed, there was a crotchety old lady, the sort who's like, get off my lawn! Kind of, wow, that was a terrible voice. Yeah, that kind of antisocial, just mean old lady. And he noticed, the little kid noticed that when she went out to get her papers in the morning, she was always barefoot. So he bought her some slippers.
This sounds like some Reddit bullshit now.
No, but it sounds sweet.
When
like the way.
No, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, went and bought her some slippers, and then he was waiting, ended up like hiding behind the bush, like obviously not wanting to reveal himself, because that would mean he didn't Santa well. Just watched, and then like the next time she came out, she was wearing the slippers. It's like, yay! So she gets them, and she's done that with 2 boys now. And she says they're both fantastic gift givers, which sounds fantastic to me, actually.
That's actually pretty cool.
That's a good idea, yeah, really good idea.
I don't think I ever believed in Santa.
Bullshit.
No.
Surely
No, like my parents are always pretty upfront and forthcoming, and I've always known what my mum's handwriting is. Like, my mum's a teacher. She writes a lot, or did when we were kids, and I saw handwriting a lot, so hard to disguise.
Yeah.
But they did try. They didn't tell you initially, so you actually figured it out by yourself.
I don't think anyone ever told me. I just never. I always knew, like, oh yeah. I don't ever remember believing in Santa.
Yeah. That's the point. I don't either. But that's probably because. Do you know what it was? I know what it was. When I was 5, I knew Christmas was coming up, and I waited until Mum was busy downstairs and Dad was out at work, and then I sneaked into their bedroom. And I started rummaging around, and I found all the presents. And then some of them turned up addressed from Santa. I was like,
but they were
fucking
upstairs.
knew it. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I see. It's like, that is it, Mum and Dad.
How old were you?
I think that was probably
16.
about 5. Or
Yeah. So I believed in Santa lots. And I still believe in the spirit of Christmas, and I love Christmas lots.
Fuck Christmas. Bar humbug. Fuck you.
And I so heartily fall for all of the commercial shit that comes with Christmas, and love Christmas films. I love sitting around watching.
I like the commercial shit. That's fine.
And all of the Christmas trees and decoration and lights. I like lights a lot. Lights are very pretty. But when I was a kid, I never used to get a from Santa Claus present. That's a not good light.
Sorry, for listeners at home, I'm shining a light in her face.
I never got a present that was addressed from Santa. So there was never any, well, that's my mum's handwriting. I just never got presents that were written from Santa. I got presents from mum and dad. We used to, whenever we bought presents for other people, my mum would say that those presents that we bought, we'd put them by the chimney before Christmas, and then Santa would take them away in the night. Like, he'd use his magic to take them away, and then he'll wrap them and then put them back under our Christmas tree on Christmas Day. And it wasn't till I think I was about 7 or 8. And I've been talking to my friends at school, and they were saying that they get presents from Santa, like a dress from Santa. So then I turned around to my mum and was like, well, what's wrong? Like, does Santa just not like me? Like, why don't I get any presents from Santa? And then that year, my mum gave me a dress from Santa in her handwriting. So then I was like, well, it was only because I said something that then I suddenly got one from Santa, and it is in your handwriting. Right, okay, cool, fine.
Check and mate, mum. I see your game.
And I think probably I do remember being in denial for quite a while. People were telling me Santa wasn't real, and then I just cried and ran away, going, "Yes, he is." I definitely remember that going on for quite a while.
The whole thing with Santa kind of like, I don't quite get what it's got to do with, like, Christmas is about family, right? Yeah. It's about coming together that one day of the year. You see everyone, you have a good time.
I disagree. But
yeah, me too.
Okay, fair enough. What do you think Christmas is about then?
Well,
probably like one of the earliest and most severe, one of the most egregious examples of social cultural appropriation.
Yeah, absolutely. I was about to make that point.
Yay!
I mean, Christmas as we know it today is just commercial, right? Like, it's not like when I was growing up, and it's all about how Jesus and how he was born and what we do, and that's like the true meaning of Christmas and love and all the whole meaning. And then you do a school play, the nativity scene? What's it called?
Yeah.
And then I was a lamb, and I wasn't Mary. And,
that's still close to the mark.
You weren't Mary.
No, I wanted Mary because Dimitri Hadjisawa was the one who was playing Joseph. And I just wanted to be his Mary.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We've all got a man we'd like to be the Mary for.
And,
however, sorry, hit the mic. The thing I'm getting at is, like, I don't understand why kids, like, it's become this massive thing. Kids need to believe in Santa. And then that's the Christmas magic, when it should be just, all my fucking family's here and they're all fucking awesome and we're having a great time and they're all pissed and they're all full and they're all asleep in front of Star Wars.
See, I completely fell out of love with the family Christmas. Because I kind of, after a while, it's just like, well, so for me, this is Christmas number 14, I guess. And we're just going to do the same fucking thing again, are we? Oh, wicked. All right, let's just sit around doing the same fucking thing again.
My fucking same
I think that's probably where my loathing for tradition originated.
You only do it once a year. We're not talking about the dinner and the food. We're talking about coming together with a bigger family. And the fact that what I really hate about Christmas is the whole association with Santa.
Again, fuck Christmas.
See, for me, that same thing every year was getting together with all my younger cousins and playing fucking N64 for 2 days straight. It was fucking sick.
I think that
GoldenEye, Mario Kart, 1080 snowboarding, done.
Yeah.
Why are you eating your cord?
I don't know. I don't know why the doctor didn't cut it off when I was born, to be honest.
Okay. It's been see a doctor, that's why.
It's been rank and wrinkly for a little while and it's just fallen off, so I thought, chewy. That's
someone get him some scissors for Christmas because he needs to cut it the fuck out.
Like when I was a kid, like obviously we were running around playing games loads, and my cousins come over and we were playing loads of games, and that was always wicked. And then I like the last couple of Christmases have been a bit like, oh god, like me trying to get my family to play really cool board games and stuff, and then them all going, oh, too full. However, now that I have a nephew, and my nephew is now 1.5. Our Christmas is very much going to be back on the original thing. We're going to be buying really cool games. We're going to be getting the Scale Electric set out, and my brother and my dad and me are going to be running around the house playing all these games and stuff. Because cool. I think that's kind of the thing is having kids around. Yeah. And I think like I definitely over the last couple of years did start losing the family Christmas is a bit shit now. But now there is a whole new love because I've got a kid in the family again now. Like, and it's going to be, and every year is going to get more and more fun. He's going to understand, like, I'm going to know who we are better. We're going to be able to play more games, and it's going to be amazing. And I can't wait for
that.
Sorry, Heather,
that's my fault.
What age is it appropriate to introduce your nephew to Cards Against Humanity, though?
I'd never play that with my family. My parents are the most clean-cut people you would have ever met.
Yeah, I was going to say 63 because that's how age my parents are now.
Oh, are you sure? Can we not play Cards Against Humanity with your family?
Well, you're not coming to see my family, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
No, you're right. I'm going to go see mine.
I'm planning to do it this year.
You can play it with
Are
your
you?
family.
Nice.
I'll definitely play Cards Against Humanity.
Oh,
with
there's only
Daz
going to be
and your
3
mum.
of us. Oh my god, that's going to
Yeah,
be
but
nice.
I'll be there Boxing Day. So we
Oh
can
yeah,
play Cards Against
that's right.
Humanity
Yeah,
then.
yeah. Should we move on? Do you,
Yeah.
Chris,
Yeah,
do you
it's
want
a
to grab
good
us something
topic.
from Sophie's Choice?
Community
One from the community.
One from the community.
chest.
Hey, it's now called Sophie's Choice.
Yeah, but that's
I like the
still,
community
still
chest.
I
sounds,
like community chest.
Let's just call it all 3. Go.
Yes.
because Sophie's Choice sounds a bit like Vagina. Vagina.
Have you never seen the film Sophie's Choice?
Oh, there
It's
is?
a horrible
No.
film.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
awful.
Is it Meryl Streep?
Yeah.
Oh,
She,
okay,
well, she
I'll
has to
watch
decide
it.
which one of her kids is going to die or something.
Yeah.
Nice. Like,
Yeah.
Not nice, but
Nice film I can get behind.
I came bucket.
But she made the lovely chest that all the topics are stored in.
Meryl Streep.
well, this is
Lovely chest.
so. This is from Captain Sickbeard.
You're right, Dom?
Hello.
Love it.
Would you rather be a head in a jar or have your mind downloaded to the web?
Sick.
Downloaded for sure.
So
Downloaded.
Yeah.
this is what Futurama versus Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, it is. I did think like Futurama straight away, but yeah. Good
Is Steve Martin about? Is he available? Because then I want to be a head in a jar.
Why?
Have you never seen The Man with Two Brains?
No.
Watch that fucking film. Steve Martin plays a character who's in a relationship that's going nowhere and he hates it, and he falls in love with a brain in a jar, and he plots to kill his wife and put the brain in the jar in the body.
Is the brain in the jar male or female?
Female.
Okay.
But it's fantastic. Please watch that
Oh,
film.
I need to check that out. That sounds
That's a
wicked.
Christmas film. That's not.
I might as well be. Fucking Die Hard's a Christmas film.
Best
not a Christmas
Christmas
film.
film
Best Christmas
ever.
film.
It's set at Christmas.
It is.
He's
Yeah.
got Christmas tape that he holds a gun on his back.
Yeah, no.
It also says, ho, 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 now I have a machine gun.
Yes,
How
he
is
does.
how is that not a Christmas film?
All right.
Yippee-ki-yay, Melon Farmer.
I have
the
such a filthy mind, and it's going to break the internet if it was downloaded. So I'm just going to say head in a jar just to save the world. See, very Christmassy.
So, having read some a couple of bits of speculative fiction that's kind of post-singularity, and it talks about Charles Stross and Hannu Ranagiemi.
Yeah, I've seen the name written.
The idea of downloading or uploading yourself sounds wicked, because if you have like element of control over yourself and the instance you're in, and you can change side, that sounds absolutely fascinating.
The Transmetropolitan comics by Warren Ellis.
I still need to read them, don't I?
So good.
There are, obviously, it's all about transhumanism and all this kind of thing, and civil rights and weirdness and
Is it?
politics. And
You never measured the transhumanism bit before. You just said
it's called Transmetropolitan.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think the trans?
There's a
for?
whole... It's the alien-human crossovers.
Yeah, so they got alien DNA and they kind of splice it with human DNA, and it's kind of like a body modding scene.
Oh,
but
sick.
sort of like there are people who have decided that fuck this body off. I'm going to be a
Cloud of
vapor.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to be this cloud of stuff, or I'm going to be on the channels, which is kind of like what the internet is now going to be. And they're still able to have a physical form in the form of a gas cloud and interact with the world, and still have this digital life as well. I want that. That sounds pretty cool to me.
yeah.
Or the alien DNA splicing shit. That sounds pretty cool as well.
Sweet.
I mean, uploading yourself to an actual cloud.
Not
Fascinating.
the cloud with bunny quotes.
No, but a bunch of
cloud.
mass we keep in orbit around the planet. Made out of what was it? Charles Stross calls it computonium.
Would it be
Yeah.
like form the shapes that people see in clouds, so it just ends up as
Massive middle finger just rolling across the horizon.
just over number 10, just like arrow with wanker.
But does it mean like if you actually have your mind uploaded to the web, does it mean that hackers can actually just go
Change
and
your-
change and control you and do stuff. Because if that's
Would they care? Would they bother?
His like can't.
why do hackers do what they do now? You know, why
There has
would
to
that
be a reason.
But for a lot of the time, it's for the challenge, it's for the lulls.
Yeah. So
Like there are people
Because they can.
yeah.
And
they'll be like, "Oh, let's just hang into
And also-
Heather's head." Let's say, "Oh,
Also,
make her
it's-
do that."
It'd be interesting.
Every time Heather hears the word chicken, she clucks.
So Clark.
Shit, I got the programming wrong. Sorry, let me try again.
Oh, I missed the syntax. Actually,
Oh,
segue,
sounds like-
there's a really good video by a YouTuber called Tom Scott, which is which is basically the introductory to you being downloaded. Called I think the video is called Life, and it's basically the welcoming screen to the thing. So it starts off like, "So you're welcome to life. You have died, and you have chosen to have your brain uploaded to the cloud. Please select a payment plan that you wish to." Thing like option 1, worth lots of money, is basically you right now. Option 2, you right now, but some choice advertising selections. And it just goes on with all this stuff to the point where it goes basically like, "We have found that you have 8,000 pieces of copyrighted material. Would you like to pay the license fee?"
Brilliant.
No, you don't wish to pay the license fee.
You're going to
Therefore, we're wiping your memory of these items, and that you'll never be able to remember them again. Would you like to
Wow.
continue?
That's
It's a
cool.
really good. Like Tom Scott
Yeah.
is an amazing YouTuber. You should watch him.
Oh, wicked! I'll check him out.
Yeah.
that sounds
We'll
brilliant.
pop that in the show notes, I think.
Yep.
I tell you what. Okay. I'm just gonna first off, when it comes to the brain in the jar thing, just no. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love spending time with myself, but too much is damaging.
You won't have a cock at this point, so
Oh God, I won't have a cock. Maybe I'll
you
find
could
some
then
way of
be-
stimulating. Was it would it be the hypothalamus that deals
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
with pleasure centers?
You could be put in a robot though, like in RoboCop 2 with Kane. So he gets turned into a head in a jar, and then is a drug-fueled crazy robot that RoboCop eventually.
that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Can I have a dildo attachment?
You're not Crichton.
Optional extra.
That sounds like a Crichton attachment.
Optional extras. You go to the shop and it's just like, you see, you've selected this plan, the dildo plan.
No one plans for the dildo.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very much in favour of uploading in this scenario.
Yeah,
I think
as long as it's not the Tom Scott.
Oh, I tell
Yeah,
you what.
yeah.
Has anyone watched the latest series of Black Mirror?
Nah, I can't get into
Only
it.
2 episodes.
Oh, okay. So I understand, Tom. The previous series, there was was it 3 episodes, 4 episodes a day? There'd be one killer episode, and then the
Can I
rest
just
were.
voice the reason why I can't watch it?
Why is that?
It's because I don't want to spend my time depressed.
Yeah.
Oh, don't
Yeah.
ruin it for me because it's
What?
the next one I'm watching after
What?
Once Upon a Time.
What do you mean depressed?
It's
Yeah.
just so
It's such
bleak.
an eye opener.
No,
Like-
I don't. But I don't like. Again, I have a weird reaction to bleakness. I find that really engaging. I find it provokes thoughts. And
Yeah, I'm gonna watch Game Grumps, mate.
No, fair enough. But there is one episode in the latest series that it's not depressing. In fact, it stands out because it's really fucking lovely and still has you thinking. And it's kind of it's got elements of this question attached to it. I'll have to. What's it called? It's Sent something or another. I don't know. I think it's like episode 4.
I only got up to the one with the kid who got basically attacked by the darknet and had to go and do shit.
Oh, and it turned. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
So wait. I won't
Yeah,
spoil it.
and that's
Spoil it.
where I'm going to say.
Yeah. Oh no, actually, there's a fucking brilliant one. Episode 2, you should watch because it's amazing horror, and it's kind of based around virtual reality technology.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's a really good bit of horror, Tom.
Can I just watch Screen Wipe instead?
Yeah, we can also watch Screen Wipe.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, actually, 2006 yearly wipe should be coming up. I do love Charlie Brooker.
2006.
16.
There we go.
I was trying to regress to
2016, please.
I was trying to regress to a better time where the world wasn't quite so terrible.
On
But
everyone of the pre-Trump.
where Christmas was still just as awful.
So my answer to the topic, I know it has did start watching The 100, but I know he then gave up on it. I don't know if anyone else has seen like whatever season it is on by now. I thought probably not. However, The 100.
Quick plot synopsis.
No, I'm whatever. It's not really that massively important. Just at the moment in it, they've got this cool little AI system thing where they have a whole generation of commanders that when they die, they have this little AI bug thing taken out of the back of their neck, which is kind of alive and has tentacle things. And every person that goes into it, like, uploads their brain into it. So then there's like a constant. So the next person, the next leader, gets everybody else's memories uploaded.
Okay.
And then, so I quite like,
Knowledge
just because
share.
I've been watching that recently, like, that'd be pretty cool. Like, be uploaded. And then have loads of other people's brains all uploaded in it as well, and then just be this, like, the next person, like, has your mind and everybody else's mind, and just be like super fucking intelligent.
Sorry, I'm loving the fact that every time Heather talks, there's jingle bells. And I'm like, why is it not? By the way, listeners, she's wearing a very festive jumper.
It's a bit.
I was going to put mine on, but it was covered in beer from
Jingle tits,
when I went out with the
tits,
GMs.
Jingle titty tits. Jingle tits, 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 tits.
Are we done with that topic?
Yeah. I
Next,
think we're done.
wicked.
Yeah, Tom.
Is it Christmas?
Yeah.
There's one
or
from
one
Christmas
of
Pudding
audio.
Pot.
Oh,
shit.
audio.
Yes. Someone flip me a coin or something. Because we've got two.
I've got
We've got one from Kai and one from
Rate
Dom.
it up
over there.
or rate it down.
I've got one.
Okay, alright, that's probably a bit better than that. Or placemat.
Yeah.
One is Old Speckled Hen. Old Speckled Hen!
Cool.
One. Cool. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Hang on. It's decided to fuck up. So this one's from Kai. Thank you very much for the audio
Hello,
topic,
Kai.
dude.
Hey, Kai.
We need more audio topics because we've got one left after this. Okay, let's go. Right there. Shh.
Hello there, everyone. Got a topic for you: inappropriate pet names. And you can take that literally or figuratively, i.e. calling your pet rodent Joseph Gerbils
got something.
versus calling your girlfriend Butter Tits. Your choice.
I like it.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, I've already covered this a little bit before on the show, I'm sure. I used to have a hedgehog called Fritzl.
Yeah, you fucking did, yeah.
And because he was called Fritzl, we made sure there was a secret door in the back of his hutch.
That he could always escape, or
Absolutely.
the other were.
Oh, I mean, we never studied him out, but if we had, it probably would have gone very badly for the children.
I can't think of a pet name I give, but I do know there's a certain dog in the Dam Busters, which was a real dog, which is called.
Was this Douglas Bader's dog?
Possibly, it was a black Labrador, and
Oh no! Do I need to reverse this when you say it?
I think Taz can take it from here.
And the name was...
Gig.
Let's just say Black Labrador. The listener can choose what the name was.
We got that. Right. I did actually. It's not inappropriate, but it's a little bit awkward. So I was listening. I think it was My Dad Wrote a Porno podcast I was listening to today, where they were talking about there were two dogs, and one was Beep and the other one was Boop. So it's Beep and Boop. Beep is fine as a name, however, Boop is just ridiculous.
What?
So if you're going to the vets and like you need to get some kind of thing done with your dog, and
it's dying.
Like, what's his name? Beep. Beep is fine. However, Boop somehow is not good.
Could you imagine if you get the right sort of vet who's had the right sort of thing? Every time you say the word like, "Oh, his name's Boop," he then boops you on the nose. Yeah, but what's his name? Boop. Yes,
So
but
where my mind went was instant EKG. Is that the name of the like heart monitor?
yeah. ECG.
ECG.
Yeah,
I was just thinking like radar, you know.
I want a dog called.
But screaming that on Richmond Park would be quite.
Especially if that dog ends up running after the deer. Is that, oh, Jesus Christ! Come back! Oh, Jesus Christ!
I'd say Fenton is a dumb name for a dog, and I enjoy it.
Fenton is a well done name for a dog. So not actual pets, but in something I wrote, there's a pair of horses that the main characters get, and no one's ever mentioned it, but I was quite happy with the name, which I thought was quite inappropriate, considering they were sold by a very shady and suggestive salesmen. But their names are Neil and Bob.
Brilliant names.
Thank you very much.
No, I like that.
Why is that inappropriate?
No, they're just
Like,
not dog names or pet names.
Horse names.
Horse
Well, no, it's not that. Neil and Bob.
Okay.
Blowjob reference. Yes.
I got it. It's fine.
There's a reason why you're together.
It's got to be one. I'm joking.
Helicopter drop. Damn. I don't know. Inappropriate names.
I had some angelfish that were, one was silver and one was black, and I called them Angel and Buffy, and Angel totally ate Buffy, which I found hilarious.
Oh, that is well appropriate.
Yeah, that's nice.
As in Mot or Devour?
In one gulp.
When you found it and you sort of found Angel feasting on Buffy's remains, did you just go to Buffy? Oh, you shouldn't have had sex with him, dudes. You gave
lost
his soul
again.
Yeah, you lost his soul for him, and now you're literally fish food.
Well, yeah, the only other, the first pet I ever had, its name was Pikachu, and it was a hamster. Because I loved Pokemon, and still do.
I did used to have a fuck buddy that I used to call Slut, but then she did used to call me Slut as well.
Oh, that's quite sweet.
It's pretty
You're right,
spot
slut.
on.
You're right, slut. Oh,
Yeah.
that's really sweet.
Did do it in front of her parents.
I mean, inappropriate pet names. I mean, for the longest time, we used to call Kel bitch tits.
Oh no, that's completely appropriate.
Oh, you're right.
She's
to be
fucking
fair,
bitch tits.
she is bitch tits.
She
That is
owns that
utterly
shit.
appropriate.
I think my brother had he got this dog. He found a stray dog that was very ill, and then he took him to the vet, and then he decided he's going to keep him because he didn't have a home. But he really wanted to name the dog Malaka, which means wanker. so that because he really liked the idea of going to the park, taking him for a walk, and then if he runs away, he's going to scream Malaka, and everybody's going to think it's about them. They're all going to turn around without thinking it was about the dog. But I always wanted to have a cat named Dog.
Yeah.
Because that's ironic, because it's definitely not appropriate.
Not sure it's ironic.
Yeah, that
But
was...
it is, because it's a dog.
Don't you
Or it's a
think?
cat, and it's called a
It's
dog.
like rain.
Before settling on Fritzl for the hedgehog, we were briefly flirting with the idea of calling it Pigeon.
Yeah.
No, I totally get that, Chris. I love the idea of just...
I've always been a fan of, like, dogs especially, called completely not pet names, like John.
Jackson.
Jackson's pretty good.
Don't give your animals people names.
No, that's what I'm saying.
So
I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of people names for dogs.
No,
Henry.
don't do it. It's a wasted opportunity. Like when it comes to a child, yes, technically you can call them fucking Apple Blossom. Like it doesn't matter. Technically you can. You shouldn't.
Not in Germany.
What?
No, in Germany, it's basically you can submit your name. If they don't like your name choice, so let's say Gwyneth Paltrow and Apple, she went to I'd like to call my child Apple, and the German, like, whatever it is, the registry people would go like, that's a stupid name.
Because it's probably not
Pick something else.
I think that's fair play.
Yeah.
Pick another apple.
It's a little bit nanny state, but it's completely correct.
to be fair, like that is you making a choice for another human being. And
Yeah,
if it's
that's
done-
fair point.
That's the point.
If later on in life you tell your kid that I was going to call you Apple, it's like, oh, I like Apple. Would they then be able to go
Yeah,
like
you
change
could
their
then
name
go
themselves?
to German Depol and go, I would like to change my name to Apple.
Then
Or-
I think that system is fine.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I kind of like our system in the UK where we can rename ourselves relatively easy.
Yes.
There are a lot of countries that have a restriction on that. However, we do have a friend with Awesome as his middle name.
Yes. Yeah.
So
it was bought for his birthday.
yeah, it was his 18th birthday present. He got a middle name because in their family they don't have middle names.
So that's quite cool.
So it's now, fuck it, I'm just going to say his name, Chris Awesome James. And he is awesome.
He is pretty awesome,
He is
yeah.
very awesome.
I know I've brought it up before, but I'm still absolutely in love with the idea of having a black cat called Solitude. Because I can't get over how happy it'll make me to like see like when friends come round and they see the cat. It's like, oh, solitude. It's like, yes, yes.
I did have a mate who had a dog called Staffy dog called Problem.
See, I was thinking about the
That's
idea
probably a little bit inappropriate.
calling your dog Fridge.
Good.
After
Fridge.
the old, my fridge
yeah.
is running. Just fridge is running away again.
I mean, I'm guessing you should never call your dog Pal if you live in Glasgow, because that there is fighting words. If Big Man is fine, the Glaswegians call you Big Man, not a problem. If they start using the word Pal, there's an issue. So if you start going outside your house, Pal, Pal, where are you, Pal? Like people are going to start. Hey, what's your problem, Pal?
Come on, pal.
See you, Pal.
Buckfast bottles launched at you from a.
Buckfast as a Labrador name would be amazing.
Holy shit!
That's not inappropriate. That's just good.
Yeah.
That is good.
Oh no, I like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have that.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
Are we having another topic?
Although to be fair, I think Buckfast would make a best name for a squirrel.
How do you catch a squirrel?
With a
Young.
nut.
With enough knives.
All right, so we got one from the Christmas Pudding Pot, and it's from Captain Sickbeard, right, Dom?
All right.
The most inappropriate line from a Christmas song. Fairy Tale in New York. It's the faggot
You
line.
scam
Yeah.
man.
No, no. The
think
most
It's not
inappropriate.
needed. It's not clever. It's not big. It's not needed whatsoever. And that song is shit. Can I just add?
I find it one of the least objectionable Christmas songs.
I find it really objectionable. And put it with my own. You can't fucking sing.
drunk and
Fuck off, Pokes. The
Irish.
Pokes were shit.
No, I think the most inappropriate Christmas song ever, line from a Christmas song ever, is probably, do they even know it's Christmas time at all?
Oh,
I
because
don't
it's
know.
not
No,
at
no.
that time of year.
Bono's line. Thank God it's them instead of you.
Oh, God!
The man you could have drop kicked.
Oh, God damn! Should have taken the shot. Look, okay, we mentioned it episodes and episodes ago. I will track him down and punch him if I set up a Kickstarter. Like if people fund this, I will do it. I'll take the jail time, whatever. If the Kickstarter's big enough,
don't.
I'll have money when I get out. It won't be a long sentence. Like I don't think there's a judge in the world that's
No,
going to
I
go.
think you'd be made a national hero. A day to celebrate the day you drop kicked Bono.
Oh, it'd be. No, I'm talking just punch, like punch in,
And
like
can
square
you make
punch.
it the Ethiopian Christmas Day? Because that's not the same as our Christmas Day. In Ethiopia, they have a different day.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, which is funny because
Is it?
the entire point, the chorus of that song is, "Do they know it's Christmas time at all?" It's not Christmas in Ethiopia at that time.
Right. Yeah. When is? Do they have it in like
I
summertime?
will have to look it up.
Yeah.
It's something like that. Yeah.
I wonder if it's actually closer to the actual birth of Christ rather than
Yeah.
the so culturally appropriated birth of Christ.
Because they changed, didn't they?
It is. Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah.
My other one was my boss brought up was from Wizards. Wish it was Christmas every day, and if you take it out of context, it sounds really bad. But it's when lead singer goes, "Come on, kids, take it." If you take it out of context, it sounds really bad. But if they start singing, you understand and you take it away. But
Oh, it gets even worse if you add just the smallest amount of context, and that
Yeah.
being that it was a song from the 70s.
oh yeah. Oh, the BBC
That's a
hiding.
So, Orthodox Christianity, Christmas Day is on the 7th of January.
Which particular
Is that
orthodoxy?
Russian?
after
It
my
just
day.
says many Orthodox Christian churches.
Okay.
So, that is included with the Ethiopian day. So, do they know it's Christmas time at all? No, they don't, because it's not.
Yeah.
It's not for another 13 days.
There we go, that's my answer.
Sweet.
Done.
Yeah, no, yeah, I think, yeah, you probably hit the nail on the head there, Dom, with thank God it's them and not you.
Yeah.
That
Instead
is
of you.
just...
Well,
instead of
it's
you,
also
whatever.
the fact that for when was the last one they did? 2006?
Yeah, something like
Where
that.
you had
yeah.
the Darkness doing the guitar solo and all that. And that he changed...
Dizzy.
Yeah, Dizzy rapping at the bit. But the fact that he actually changed the line.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Yes, he
yeah.
retrofitted the line to...
Oh, to what did he say?
I can't even remember.
No, can't remember.
I'll insert it here.
Yeah.
Well, tonight we're reaching out and touching you.
Fair enough.
How dumb was that?
Yeah.
Super
I
dumb.
really loved the tambourine solo, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we
Peter
haven't had
Weller's
the tune
tambourine
in
solo.
ages.
We haven't had a tune
We
in
haven't had a
ages.
tune in ages.
We should get people send us your songs.
Yeah. By the
Yeah.
way, if anyone's got any music they wanna pimp, like let us know.
Yeah.
And we'd love to have a musical interlude.
you're in a
I was
band.
just about to say, I'm going to plug, you should put in a musical interlude.
Sweet, thanks.
I've got the perfect one. There's an
It
album.
is
You
Christmas
need to-
after all.
Or maybe having a new theme. What is the date for that, Tom?
It's the 22nd of January. Get
you
your
go.
submissions in now. God, you're good. Damn. So yeah, 22nd of January, we're having a theme tune competition. Please send in your submissions. We need 12 seconds of intro and some lead out, and then maybe some kind of sting that we can do with your music. And
You know what I say?
we haven't had any submissions yet, and I'm getting scared.
I think you're being exceptionally hopeful, like so optimistic.
Oh, absolutely.
So optimistic.
I am.
We need to.
Worst comes to worst, I'll play something on the table. Just
Well, I mean, let's not forget, we do have the new theme tune of sorts. That,
We do
That we
have-
jammed.
We did jam a theme tune with mouth noises and bottles opening and all that kind of
and
stuff.
plucking the mic stands.
So if we need to do that one,
Yeah.
then we know we've had no submissions. So 22nd of January, please,
we do.
someone
I
me
have
and-
tried to bully my brother-in-law, Tim,
Yeah, well,
of
so-
Orangafruit.
Yeah, that's what I was going to
who's
say.
been featured on the show. He must have got at least
That's-
0
yeah,
downloads.
That's
from
what I
us.
was literally about to say. Like half of them live like opposite us. Like Dave and Craig literally live there.
What, with Amy?
Where they live there, so we could get them to come
Let's
here.
give out more of their details live on air.
Their address
Lewisham.
is 10 Downing Street.
SE17.
That we could get them in, and they could bring all of their musical instruments and get Tim, and then do something live if nobody
A
does
live intro.
and then film it.
Yeah.
Could do.
Cool.
Production
I think we covered most inappropriate.
I wanted to say it's not Christmas, but it's a line that I fucking love that's kind of inappropriate but also just brilliant, and it's a Alt J song, and one of the lines is "I want to turn you inside out and lick you like a crisp packet." Oh, yeah! Wow! It is like the sexiest song ever, and the lyrics are so dirty, and I fucking love it. And yeah, it's brilliant.
What-
Insert tune here.
What the fuck is Alt J?
It's a band.
I've never heard of them before.
They're pretty good. So
And now
I
you're
do
about
like
to hear them.
I'm going to have to check them out. That sounds awesome. Wicked. Next one. Shall we? So Heather, before you give us a new one from, is it the Pudding Christmas?
No,
pudding
I got it
bottle,
from
is
the community
It's from Sophie's Choice. Okay. Well, because it's Christmas, we've already finished one bottle, so have another pop. Fuck
Hey.
Christmas.
So festive.
Cool. This is from Andy K.
Hello, Andy.
Hey, hey, hey.
What was your biggest experience of culture shock in another country?
Does it have to? Do you have to be actually in the country to experience this culture shock,
yeah.
or is it just something? Can it just be
No,
something you've
I
seen?
guess not.
It says in another country, but if you've got something that,
Just
what else?
Drive through
You have to-
off licenses in Australia.
Drive through. Oh,
Yes.
That is so dumb. It's amazing.
The Australian bottle shop.
yeah,
as they're called.
drive through Bottlers.
Yeah,
oh, I
bottle
love
shop.
it. Oh, it's brilliant.
Go in, you open your window, hand the man a bit of money, and go, "I would like a slab of X. I don't know, Castlemaine 4X." How do you say? And the man puts it in your car,
Typical Australian, yes.
Yeah.
I'll have some VB.
and then you drive off with a case of beer.
That's so beautifully dumb.
I love it. Sorry, I was just
This
enjoying
is why
the new
we
whiskey.
can't have nice things.
Yeah, Australia.
And I've already forgotten what we were talking about.
Culture shock.
Culture shock.
Good whiskey.
So isn't it just?
whiskey.
Yeah.
Good whiskey.
That's the
Shit, it's good whiskey. I'm going to drink more.
That's the Fetacairn Fask.
Tastes exactly the same.
Got a unicorn
It tastes
on the
nothing
bottle.
like the same. It was peated, so
This
shut
is
up.
really peaty compared to sweet. Which
Oh
is
no, that's
Woodford.
because you haven't got any yet. You're still drinking the last bottle.
Woodford.
Down it, down it,
Down,
down it, down it. Yay!
There you
Oh
go.
god, the look! I wish we were live streaming this one. We should have got the lights in and live stream. Never mind. How festive! Right.
So for the most part, I don't culture shock. I mean, I had maybe a bit of culture shock when I learned. I can never remember the name they give it, but the Japanese issue of people just dying at work, working themselves to death. Like they work so hard that they'll just drop dead at work.
I know the feeling.
And like it's to the point that there are collections of there are support groups for families who have lost husbands because they've dropped it, and that was like oh. Wow, that's really I don't know. I don't really know how to describe the emotion I felt, but it was like
Yeah.
The other one was a video of and I can't remember the name of the tribe, but it is I can't even remember the location. It was a tribe on the African continent, and they practice circumcision.
Oh.
And the way they do it is so essentially, I had to talk, like, my reaction was going, no, that's terrible, you don't do that. But essentially, it's just a circumcision that is, practiced by a lot of people. I don't agree with it, because, don't mutilate people. But,
Despite the fact you're circumcised.
I also, sorry?
Despite the fact you're circumcised.
I'm not circumcised.
You're not? No, you're not, are you? It's Darren that's circumcised.
Darren is circumcised.
And me.
But by the same token, I'm also going to tell people not to. It's just, yeah. But their method was they tie a bit of string around the foreskin, stretch it right out over a log, and then basically kind of have a chisel made out of stone and then hit it with a bit of wood. And you just see the dick just ping back.
Dude, don't yuck a yum. Like,
That's hard.
don't yuck anyone's yum.
I don't. It's sort of along the lines of like at university we watched a video of cultural thing, and one of them was scarification. It's basically male tribesmen when they reach a certain age, they literally just
Carve into themselves.
their skins. Watching
It's
that,
become a big thing in the body modding scene recently.
Yeah. It has. It is. Yeah. It is culture shock. But, I mean, I tend to go over culture shock quite quickly.
Yeah.
It's just like, well, okay, that's what they do, and that really surprised me. But, you do what you do, guys.
Something kind of similar to the work thing that you said is the forest where people go and commit suicide in a certain forest.
Suicide forest in Japan.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's a dude whose job
that
is
horror film?
tidying up all of the... Yeah, so I think somebody...
The forest.
The forest,
Yeah,
somebody
there we
was
go.
talking about it the other
I
weekend.
think it's just outside Tokyo.
And there's like
Kyoto.
It's a bad film, by the way.
Fair enough. I
believe
think
there's also
I
a
think
Suicide
they were saying it
Island.
was a very good film. I think
No
Kel
shit.
and Beth were saying that they quite enjoyed it the other evening.
No shit.
But yeah, they were talking about that, and that in like the real life that there is like a dude that has to clean up after a couple of people have that their job is to clean up the suicide
Yeah,
forest
it's
every
why
now
they
and then.
provide
it's
reels
pretty-
of rope for people who are looking to end their lives. Just grab an end and just take it into the woods with you. You got like meters and meters of line. Just it's so we can find your body and deal with it respectfully rather than just letting you rot.
It's a pretty hard job. That's pretty.
It's like all crime scene cleanup. That must be horrific.
Yeah.
I was talking about this.
Yeah.
It was last episode.
It's like,
That's what.
Last issue,
that's
sorry.
probably a job I could do.
After dealing with your strata of poop.
Post-death poop.
I mean, actually, allow me to narrow it down to kind of, so kind of almost subcultural shock. Is the difference between theatrical technicians in England and America.
Oh God.
America are unionized to fuck, which means so everyone has a very specific job. There are people who move things around in the theatre. There are people who attach bits.
You have the Teamsters who will literally, their only job is to load off the truck. They will basically, it's out of the truck into the theatre, and then it's handed over to the carpenters, carpenters will be the people who just do the set building. Like because I think it's our boss from Pirate.
Yeah.
He's had to work with them, and it's basically it's situations where he goes, "Can I just borrow that guy?" And it's just like wrong department. It's just like, but he's literally doing nothing. He's just sat there on his
standing
phone.
idle. Yeah,
It's basically kind of a white glove air splinter time. As a non-unionized worker, but like the person who knows the show, all you can do is go over there and point.
Yeah.
Which I've worked with a couple of people who've gone over to America and they've broken the union rules and have been immediately escorted to the airport.
Wow.
I've not seen that. I know that there's a couple of other guys from Pirate who, like, they were unloading from a container, aluminium reinforced steel joists, like the big I-beams.
Yeah.
Easily maybe 2 or 3 man lift, but in America it was an 8-man lift they were all carrying. Taking forever, so these 2 guys went in, between them, lifted off the beam on themselves, turned around to look at the guys and go, let's do it like this, and watch them all leave.
Wow.
And they were standing there going like, oh fuck, what have we done?
Oh man.
And conversely, there's a... Okay, so we got a little bit of ingrained American racism coming up. When
They had it coming.
When when American technicians come over here and they've seen the way we do things, which is like we're all in. Like if we need to jump
All
on
hands on
Lex
deck.
or whatever, like we'll jump on a Lex. We'll do it. We'll do stupid hours.
It's
we'll work
11:30
through
at
it, right?
night. We've got half of the set to get out, and we want
Yeah.
to be finished before the pubs close.
Have you? Dom,
That's the English way.
have you heard the name American technicians give English technicians?
No,
They call us white Mexicans
Damn, son.
because we just work too hard.
going to build a wall.
Yeah, we've got to get it done before the pub shut.
So
Pub shut, go home, have a beer.
I mean, that's a really little odd kind of very sort of its own pocket of culture shock,
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah, it's cool.
I don't think I don't think I really had much. I've not had much culture shock. I haven't really been to many places that not a lot of English people generally holiday in. I did go to Argentina, but we were told beforehand about the culture and about how everything was going to be and the way it was going to be there. And, oh, you girls that are blonde, you are going to be looked at more than all the other girls in the group. This is going to happen to you because you are blonde. Like, we were all prepared for everything. So I don't think I really ever had any culture shock personally happen to me traveling anywhere. However, a couple of my friends went traveling together, and it was a mistake, the 2 of them going traveling together. That shouldn't have really happened. And one of the girls had like extreme culture shock a lot of the time. She really did not understand they went around Thailand, Cambodia, India, they went around loads of places, and she did not get that it wasn't like England. She wasn't feeling very well and wanted a pizza, and wanted to stay in the hotel or the hostel or whatever. And then my friend was like, you're not feeling very well, that's shit, like go have a nap. I'm going out, I'm not wasting my night, I'm going to go out. I will have Wi-Fi at various points. I will check up on you. I'll be back. And
did you come back and go, listen, I'm not going to give you any details, but I've seen live birds come out of places that live birds shouldn't have come out of.
And she got back eventually, and the girl was like, oh my God, where have you been? I've been so ill. I'm so hungry. You need to go and get me food. I want pizza. In which case she was like, okay, cool. Like, what kind of pizza? And she was like, I want a ham and pineapple pizza. Don't give me anything else other than that. So she went off, and like the pizza place was literally like underneath their hotel or something. She was like, why don't you fucking go yourself? Like, I can't believe you've been waiting for me. Fine, go. They didn't have that type of pizza that she wanted. Obviously, they were in like fucking Cambodia or something. So she got the menu, brought it back to her, and was like, here, this is the menu. And then she was like, oh, I just want meat. I just need meat. So she was like, I mean, I wouldn't advise that at all. You're not feeling very well. We're not in England. Don't buy a meat pizza. The girl was like, no, I just want meat. So she went and got the order, went off, and my friend ordered a vegetarian one because she was buying pizza from you know, like a place.
Dodgy.
Yeah. And this
Chicken.
girl wanted full meat, so she got it and then brought it back. And this girl then complained horrendously that she couldn't understand how the pizza didn't taste good, how it didn't taste like English pizza. This is ridiculous. Why doesn't it taste like pizza just from home? Home's so much better. Oh my God, I can't believe that I'm in this country.
my
It tastes
God,
disgusting. I
that
want
is-
English pizza.
It probably had cockroaches on it.
I was about to say, English pizza is probably full of like chemicals and preservatives,
Yeah.
And anything else.
MSG, and all
Yeah.
that sort of crap, and not like we had the chicken this morning. And
Yeah.
I mean, when
Yeah.
it comes to culture shock, that is just the strangest hill to choose to die on.
Yeah.
It's like, why is this pizza wrong? Chris, you're probably more widely travelled than, well, you're certainly more widely lived than the rest of us. Have you got any?
I think I mean, I can think of two things. The one, I'm not sure if it's a cultural shock, but when my first year as a student in Prague, the first day, I went in the first year I had to be in a place called Bogebrady, which I had to learn Czech language. But I realized that everywhere I went, all the boys and girls dressed the same way. They all had white, thick sports socks on, and sandals. And during winter and summer, that's the only thing they would do.
socks and sandals.
Socks and sandals, it was their thing.
English,
And
yeah.
I initially thought it was probably just because I'm outside of Prague. It's not actually in the center, the city center. It's a tiny, quiet town. But then when I finished, I used to go out in Prague, but when I finished and I moved to Prague to actually go to university, everywhere I went, it was all sandals, white socks and sandals. And I thought that, obviously, that to me, that looks really ugly.
Yeah.
And for everyone, I mean, it looks ugly. Because in Cyprus, they used to do it as well, years ago. But
Very
they
gauche,
loved it. They
very
loved
gauche.
it. And it wasn't until I actually went on a date once, because, I was like, oh, maybe I should just go on a date with a Czech guy to see how Czech guys are. He showed up with sandals and white socks. And
That's a turn off.
you think that's a turn off? Their feet smell like.
Is that why they've got the socks on?
Maybe, I don't know. But the other thing, which I don't know if it is classified as a cultural shock.
That's a really specific bit of racial profiling. Oh, people from the Czech Republic, their feet all smell.
I mean, I don't take it back. It's true. But, I'm not racist-ish, but but the other thing is when I moved to the UK, when I went to uni here, when I was in class, I realized that a lot of people kept calling each other bruv. Bruv, this, bruv, that, bruv, that. And I thought, how many people are called bruv in this country? I thought my entire
You thought it was a name?
I thought it was a name.
All right, bruv.
It was like, bruv. And it wasn't until one of my teachers had to explain to me that it's probably like a London slang.
Yeah, it's an East London thing.
Like, mate. All right, mate.
It's a London thing. It's a London thing.
I'm not your buddy, pal.
The only culture shock I've ever experienced is clubbing. I'm used to dirty drum and bass clubs or metal clubs or anything like that. You go to a house night or a trance night, it's a meat market.
Yeah. Or just kind of
a drum and bass place. It's either you're going there to get fucked up or enjoy the music. That's literally the only reasons you're there. When you go to a house night, it's a meat market. Boys are going there to pick up girls. They're going to get drunk and they're going to try and hit on everything that moves, which is why we've ended up bringing home random people to our place, because we are the only people in that club not trying to hit on everyone.
Are you talking about clubs
We
in
want
the
to
UK?
carry on.
though?
We
Yeah,
want music.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But okay.
And it's very, very subtle culture difference between drum and bass and house music.
It's not that
I think
subtle.
it's not.
It's pretty blatant, isn't it?
It's very blatant. Oh, it's just like when you go to like a house night, or even just kind of your bog standard London
Pop night kind of.
club.
Yeah.
It's just
Tiger or something like that.
you can't. I'm always reminded when you see like the guys who kind of all going around, then they're actively trying to pick up, and like
It's awful.
I always find myself comparing them to birds. Like there's there's the one.
It's the
who thinks-
peacocks.
Yeah. Well, no, it's like you get the pigeons, like the big alpha pigeons, like chest
big-
puffed right out, and and then you also get like birds of paradise, but instead of like impressive plumage, it's shit Ben Sherman polo shirts.
Yeah. Yeah.
And or Lacoste. Yeah.
Look at me, I've got a tiny crocodile on my shirt.
I've got to do plain polo. I must be cool.
I've got loads of money.
I went to
I
went to Ministry of Sound for the first time a couple of months ago.
Poor
It was for
you.
Chris's birthday, who he didn't go to, and he gave me his ticket for his birthday night out because he wasn't going. And I have never experienced being in a club and having that many guys staring at me, trying to chat me up, trying to buy me drinks. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I think I have like this aura about me where guys generally don't approach me wherever I am and don't generally chat me up. Must be like, I'm a hard bitch, don't come near me, I'm a cunt, fuck off. And
That's what attracts me to a lady.
that's why you're all here. But yeah, I never get chatted up at clubs and stuff very often, and it was weird having so many guys. I had like groups of guys standing there, talking, blatantly looking at me, pointing at me, going like obviously something like, "Oh yeah, like I'm gonna hit that one," and then like chatting to each other, and then one of them would be the man and come up to talk to me, and I'm just there like, "What the fuck are you doing? Get away from
Piss
me
off,
now!"
boy.
You should just. I mean, this seems like the perfect time to watch a lot of Billy Connolly and just perfect the use of the phrase "fuck off."
I was thinking, when the way you described that, I just suddenly had some sort of flashback of the bar scene in A Beautiful Game. With, where it's basically Russell Crowe as this real life brilliant mathematician sitting there going like, we're all like explaining how we'll all go and hit on the really hot blonde and we'll all fail, and then some of us will try and hit on the friend of the blonde and she'll get angry at us because we've all hit on her first, and she'll be like, well, so I'm second, am I?
Yeah. And almost reversed is like, what's that Matt Damon film? Again,
Good Will Hunting.
Good Will Hunting.
Yeah.
It's like, how'd you like them apples? It's like, oh, fuck off, you cunt.
Yeah, but the way he sort of shoots that guy down, because the guy's
that's beautiful, 'cause
sort
he
of
is
just
that
like going,
stereotype
oh, look at
meat
me, I'm
market.
a smart guy, look at the words I'm using. And
Yeah.
he's just like, well, you're just stealing that from that guy. Like,
Yeah.
why don't you come up with your own theory?
The original.
Again, I'm going to take every opportunity I can to make it a thing, because it should absolutely be a thing. But the next time you're knifing someone, just with each thrust, just go, how do you like them stabbles?
Stabble sauce, bitch.
Cool.
Right.
Shall we have next one?
What
Yeah.
number is this? How many have we had out of the Christmas pot?
Very
We've
many.
had
7.
1, 2, 3 so far. So this is number
this-
4
this
from
is
the Christmas pudding
the
pot.
4th day of Christmas pudding pot
Hey.
is the best Christmas dessert.
The Yamazaki 12 year.
Oh,
No, I'm gonna say Christmas Yule log.
Yeah.
Just because if it's the right one, it's got like an inch of like chocolate
Yeah.
frosting on it.
I make a Yule log every year and make the
It's-
most butter, butter icing ever, and it just gets fucking caked. And then you like with a fork, like make little things, and then I put icing sugar on top to make it look like it snowed, and then it has a little
Robin.
and a little axe on it.
I gotta say, it's amazing that you're both so wrong.
Oh
It's
yeah,
my mum's chocolate torte that has enough amaretto biscuits on it to clog your throat, enough ganache chocolate to make you weep sugar, and enough booze in it to send you into a stupor. It's so good. My mum made one of these once for Hal's birthday, and that was there, but she made too much ganache. And there is a brilliant thing of Duff,
ganache.
who is the bassist on Talanas. Give them a look; they're a great band. And there is a brilliant photo of him just with chocolate over his entire. This dude is like 35 years old, and he's got the biggest grin on his face, and he's got the most chocolate all over his face.
Is this sort of like he looks like a small child who's got into like he's at the high chair, sat there, just like
Absolutely.
he's been given his first slice of cake, and the child has just sort of just thrown its face onto the plate.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, the show note, the artwork for this episode is going to be half Heather and half him covered in chocolate. That is festive joy right there.
Festive joy. So you're saying you like Christmas now?
No, that's him experience festive joy. That's
And me experiencing festive joy.
It's got to be said. When I was a kid, like young kid growing up, and we were having my first Christmases, I straight up didn't understand Christmas pudding. Didn't understand it.
Yeah, but
at
it's
all.
awesome. It's a pudding you set on fire.
Well, here's the thing.
damn straight.
Yeah. You set it on fire and then you get Christmas
I
pudding.
quite like Christmas.
Oh no,
pudding,
I
so-
do now, because at a certain point,
Alcohol.
I hit a certain age where there was more brandy.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh, now I know.
Oh, now I'm allowed.
Now I know.
See, for my family, my dad's side of the family, my cousin Paul, he used to make not brandy butter, but whiskey butter.
Ooh.
And it was killer.
give that a
like,
try.
you know when you're making sugar syrup and you try and add the least amount of water possible to dissolve the
Yeah,
sugar,
yeah.
to make it
Yeah.
as a concentrated. That was what he did with butter and whiskey. Like, at which point does it stop being solid and start being slop? It was just at the right point
Yeah.
where it was just like, there is so much fucking alcohol in this shit.
Yeah. That's what I.
Oh my
That
god!
sounds
Just
fantastic.
you just carved yourself a bit of the whiskey butter off the block, put it on top of the pudding. It melted. You ate it, and you were drunk.
Yeah.
Instantly.
I
as an 8-year-old,
I also
it was
don't
brilliant.
understand. For me, I don't know why I prefer the sort of catering Christmas pudding you'll buy at Cash and Carry or Macro and all that. The one that the square thing that you just take a slice. I prefer that over any other Christmas pudding, and I don't know why.
No, I'm completely with you because it's almost more homogenous.
Yeah.
like it's less lumpy and
Yeah,
it's more of a goo
it's
brandy
just,
thing.
it's an awesome type of Christmas
I'm well
pudding.
with you. I'm
Just sit
definitely
there
with
because both parents cook, and they just every so often they'll just go, "Oh, I bought you one of the catering blocks. Here, take it home with you for Christmas dinner." It's just like, sat watching a film just with a spoon.
that. Absolutely. Everything actually. Best Christmas pud, regardless. It needs to have lashings of cream, though. Oh, you are my best Christmas pud. My pudding. But as long as it's dolloped with a lot of cream.
Yeah.
That's
Brandy,
fine.
whiskey,
Brandy, whiskey, or anything else.
I do.
absinthe cream.
I like all of the Christmas desserts quite a lot.
Best in cream.
But a hot homemade mince pie, because I
How
make
did
the
I not
mince
think about?
meat.
How did I not think about that? Fucking mince.
He loves mince
motherfucking
pies. They're
disgusting.
pies,
No,
motherfucker.
no,
they're
I-
not. They're not.
I know that I'm going to be called wrong, but I don't like mince pies.
Thank you.
You're
I
both
hate
wrong.
them. I
You're
hate
both
them.
wrong.
Wrong.
I hate them.
Wrong.
My mum makes
Wrong.
amazing
All right.
mince
Oh,
pies.
do you know, I love
Have
your
one
mum.
of mine. They're pretty good.
Dom, I'm
Or
going
his
to
mum's.
bludgeon you with Chris.
So, no. Do you know what?
Because you're both wrong.
No.
I know you're going to call me wrong, but I don't like.
No.
mince pies.
Hold on. I'm gonna take your challenge because every single fucking mince pie I've had so far is just gross. I
What
don't
is the
get
one
it.
that you just buy from a supermarket, though?
No. I've went to like people's homes ever since I moved to the UK, and I've had mince pies.
Yeah, but they're
just
always
gross.
probably ones that they've just bought,
No, to
though.
be fair,
I'll
this
challenge
is-
you.
this is probably a
Make one
cultural
for
thing.
me. I'll get one from your mum, and then I'll make up one.
No. I have a feeling you probably wouldn't like it. If you don't like mincemeat, you don't like mincemeat.
I don't know, I think it's like the store-bought ones are so different. Like mine has like cranberries and loads of other bits in it and stuff. But they do taste so different to like store-bought ones.
Does anyone else have this with their family that there will be a box of mince pies in the freezer for like years and years and years because
No.
No one knows where they came from. They just exist.
They always exist. It's like that in my house. It was that pack of Gravlax that was always there as well. There's some
No, cakes
smoked
never-
salmon and mince pies at all times.
In my
all
house,
years.
it's a bottle of grenadine I used at my grandmother's house, like the last time I was there, that I'm pretty certain was from the 1970s. And it was still good.
Nothing
Kills
can destroy
grenadine.
a pomegranate.
Right, so it was Voltaire who's once said, or once wrote, "I don't believe in what you say, but I will die fighting for your right to say it."
Or Peter Griffin.
There are, however, limits to this. You guys better back the fuck down off of mince pies, because I will destroy you.
I see that as a jewel.
Basic human rights rescinded, motherfuckers. Do we want another one from the Christmas pot? As it's Christmas.
Yeah, let's
fuck
just do
it.
Christmas
Yeah.
ones now.
Fifth
Sorry, community,
day of
fuck
Christmas
you.
pot.
Okay, wicked. Here we go. Christmas is a lie. Socially mandated gift giving is ridiculous, and you are merely a teat for the capitalist machine.
I'm
if
sorry.
you had to design a Christmas jumper, what would be on it? It would be me falcon punching through Bono's face.
With the speech bubble, with him halfway through saying, "Tonight, thank God it's them," and just you going, "No! Hadouken!"
Tom, how do we get into the merch game? How do we get into the merch game?
I'd also like
we
to say,
don't have enough listeners.
on the fact that you say merch, I'd like to say foreshadowing on a later thing.
Oh,
No, not because of me,
okay.
but because of a topic.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I
cool.
think I saw this when I printed it out today.
Yep.
When you say Bono, do you mean Sonny Bono?
No, as in as Bono,
U2.
Irish guy with the glasses.
Who?
Sunglasses.
from U2.
You too.
I need to catch up.
No,
You know,
You need
the-
to no, you don't need to catch up with
You
you
don't
two.
need to know
Is it
anything about
interesting?
him.
No.
I checked out.
That's the
no,
point.
it's fine. You can
Pop
leave
music
them
from the
behind.
80s, fuck it.
Christmas jumper.
Christmas jumper. I can't.
I'm quite liking the geeky Christmas jumpers that are coming out. You've got
Yeah.
your Star Wars
Yeah.
stuff.
It's all covered, yeah.
But if there was a company that offered, like, send us some artwork and we make a Christmas jumper, because it's obviously a machine that
Yeah.
you feed into
Yeah.
Hot Topic, and that was me.
Well done.
My first mic smash.
Yeah.
Easily done, isn't
Yeah.
it? So actually, talking about the geeky angle, it'd be quite nice to have a Christmas jumper that is quite simply Kaylee from Firefly
Shiny.
bending over.
Why does it have to be so sexual?
Oh,
Because
it's
Taz makes
Kaylee.
everything
It's
sexy.
Kaylee
because
from Firefly.
Having said that,
I'm sorry.
My mind would probably say, "I'm going to write your sleigh tonight."
I'm going to give the
Hey!
But I'm sure it already exists.
I'm going to give the spoiler for how Kaylee got the job on Firefly, on Serenity. She was having sex with the mechanic at the time,
Yeah.
and he was so inept
Yeah.
that Mal fired him on the spot.
After Kaylee identified
After
the
Kaylee
problem.
just went, "This piece that you have in here is complete shit. You don't even need it. Here you go. Your ship's ready to fly."
A girl who knows her shit, that's fucking sexy.
And
It's
also,
amazing.
Also dual
I would
states.
marry Kaylee.
Oh, absolutely.
If I was Simon
Absolutely.
Tam, I wouldn't have an awkward thing throughout
No.
the whole series. I would have just gone at it.
Look, I know my sister's some sort of genetically modified weirdo, but I'm going to nail you.
Cool. Any other ideas for Christmas jumpers? Personally, I don't think anyone's going to
Have
beat
you seen my?
punching through Bono's
I'd like
face.
to do a Christmas jumper off a bridge if I have to celebrate another Christmas.
Do a flip fucker.
Have you seen my Christmas jumper I wore the other day?
Yeah.
No.
Pouts not sprouts.
Oh, I did see this, yeah. With a beautiful duck face, I may add.
Oh no, thank you.
Heather's Christmas jumper. Although Heather's Christmas jumper at the moment is fairly amazing.
Stop hitting the...
It sounds like Santa's are coming.
They are.
Santa is coming.
Are coming.
If she rubs her tits like that again.
Santa in the North Pole is just like, "Ah!"
Tonight's the Heather special.
When you said the topic, the first thing I thought of was like a cool Pokemon and Star Wars mixture Christmas jumper with the Pokeball being like the Death Star, and
Pikachu
then
in a
like
TIE
and then it
fighter.
firing
And then-
down and killing fuck tons of
Can
Pokemon.
I do the tagline for it?
Yeah.
All I want for Christmas is Mewtwo.
Hey!
You could have just gone with Mew.
It was
Is
either going to
Mew-
be that or Staryu.
Aww.
Actually, Staryu would be more festive, wouldn't it? Yeah.
What about
Mewtwo.
Magikarp?
All I want for Christmas is Flop.
Yeah, cool. Another Christmas one then? Should we?
Yeah.
Don't give me that look,
Ran it
Chris,
all
with the Flop.
Chris?
Not impressed.
Unless anyone has any more
Oh, yeah.
ideas for, I mean,
Christmas
Are we
jumper.
going from the Christmas pot again?
Yeah.
Fuck it, alright.
Fuck
We're
it.
doing the 12
Christmas!
days of Christmas pop.
This is probably the last topic, so let's go with it.
It's Christmas and everything is terrible. Chris, go for it.
If I can read it. If you had to pick, what festive animal would you choose to be for a day?
festive
let me just rephrase this. If you had to pick, what festive animal would you choose to be for a day?
Snowman?
Oh, do you know what?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I've got it. Oh, actually, talking about snowmen, there was this time where there were two snowmen in the middle of a field,
Gay snowman.
and one turned to the other and said, "Can you smell carrots?"
Oi.
Hey,
Your jumper's singing at us. Your
Jingle
tits
tits,
are
jingle
pointed at the
tits.
microphone.
Wait.
Hey, there we
I
go.
just looked down and was
I
like,
quite
oh,
like
there's
the
a stitch
idea.
there. I forgot there was a
I've heard stories about when the Berlin Wall is up and all this. Basically, for a joke, certain like soldiers would cover when there was snow, would cover one of the tank stoppers and cover it with a snowman in the middle of the road. So you see the soldiers coming along in their jeeps and all this, sort of see a snowman and be like, "We're going to drive through that."
Oh, fucking hell.
Straight into tank stopper.
Wow.
Okay.
What's the question?
I'm,
What
it's-
animal would you like to be? Festive animal.
no, it is reindeer.
Yeah, I was going to say reindeer.
Yeah, okay. Let's go for your answer on reindeer
Come on,
first.
Donna, come on, Blitz.
And he did.
I was going to say reindeer because they're fucking badass.
What's
And
sorry? What's badass about reindeer?
they're just badass.
They're
like, all
Santa's
tall,
they're
and they've got,
Santa's
like,
bitches.
Fuck off. No, but like normal reindeers. They're
Oh, the
like,
ones
got,
that
like,
can fly.
No, like normal reindeers, like in our life, in our world.
Like Lucha
Yeah, come on then.
Sorry, I'm wearing a
Mexican
giant Bono t-shirt
wrestling
here.
But
reindeer.
they're like
Most
massive
festive t-shirt I
fucking
could find.
horns, and then they can like battle, and you can be like, bash, bitch, fuck up.
I know it's not reindeers, but as you're saying, antlers. Moose Jaws is coming out soon.
Oh, yeah.
Moose Jaws. Kevin Smith. It should be a good film.
Okay, so the reason I went for reindeer is it's just fractionally different from Heather's reason. My reason being that in the Viking era, when the Vikings wanted to take magic mushrooms, if all they had available was fly agaric, which is deeply poisonous, what they would do is they would feed it to the reindeer.
And then eat the reindeer.
The reindeer would get well fucking high, and then they collect the reindeer piss.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of this.
Oh,
yeah.
They drink the piss,
Yeah.
get well fucking high,
yeah.
and then the next time they go for a piss, the reindeer just wander up and just drink their piss and get well fucking high again.
It's the circle of life.
Harmony, harmony.
Okay, so for my festive animal, I'm going to pick a turkey. Because I don't want to live to see another one. Fuck Christmas. I don't want to experience it
Can
ever
I
again.
eat you pudding?
Well, I've been
coming out
waiting for
loud.
someone to offer.
My festive animal will be something that I haven't killed. What pets didn't we have?
Wow.
Wait.
That
You kill all
was
your
dark
pets.
as fuck.
So, something you haven't killed.
Do you know?
can't think of
I haven't
anything.
told you the story about pets not
Jumping on the chicken.
Oh yeah, I told you the story.
Yeah, you
But
told-
pets don't survive around me. That's true, and I mean no
If you
harm.
jump on a chicken, it's not going to...
Well, I was 7, and it was just in my way. So
Well, no, hang on. The story I remember was you jumped over a wall and landed on the chick.
No. I went home and I got really good results in my piano exams, and I went home to tell my mom, and my mom was in the backyard underneath the grapes thingy, you know, the one they hang from the.
God, you're so Greek.
Mistletoe.
I'm very Greek.
Is it
and
grapes?
she's like, "Come here, I'm in the backyard." And then I jumped from the veranda because it's like 3 steps, and I landed on a baby chicken, a yellow one. And it just went everywhere. And it's not fun. No, it's not fun because it's one of my childhood's worst traumas.
Chris is hilarious.
No.
It is actually pretty funny.
landed. It's
I have
not
seen
funny.
a pigeon hit by a car, and it's just feathers.
No. This one went everywhere, and then my brother brought another one because I grew up on a farm, and then he brought another one. He's like, "See, it's fine, so stop crying." And then the next day, I went to play outside. My house is on the river, and I saw it in between branches in the river, like, in the middle of like the river, and it was dead. And then
it had drowned itself rather than be your pet.
yeah, okay, I killed a pet, all right. But yeah, I was gonna say lamb
Lamb?
Why?
Christmas
because we
lamb.
eat it.
Do you want to be
Cypriot.
Because
I'm Greek. Gotta love that lamb.
I think somebody's got a vor fetish.
No, someone just needs to be eaten. We're back to the whole blowjob thing.
What's the question?
I also
quite-
thought penguin because they're kind of festive.
No, they're not. No,
Take
they're
you
not
seriously
festive.
when you're wearing those glasses.
No, penguins are festive.
Don't worry, I have a photograph of it. I'll send it to you.
yeah.
Penguins are not festive just because they're cold.
No.
Doesn't mean they're festive.
They live next to Santa. So
No, they don't.
They live next
Santa's
door.
in the North Pole. Penguins are in the South
where do you-
Pole.
No,
and the
there are
Galapagos.
penguins in the
I'm
North
sorry.
Pole.
There are some in the
Where do you think Santa lives?
Wait. Stop the presses.
Stop.
What?
Stop. Sorry? There are penguins in the North Pole now?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
people took them over.
Yeah.
Really?
Basically, people are just
Which
like,
breeds? Oh, is it chin straps? They're ridiculous.
probably.
Oh, I love it.
What? Penguins don't live on the south?
Yeah.
They do. They
That's
live
where they
predominantly on
are
the South Pole.
native.
Oh my
But
God,
people
my
have just sort of
my
gone,
whole life
it's-
just turned upside down.
It's like the whole
Polar
fact.
bears north,
Oh, yeah.
penguin south.
It's the whole fact that London
I thought
London
Santa.
pigeons are actually rock pigeons.
rock doves.
Rock
Rock doves. So basically, people had them and went, they are really nice. They look really beautiful. Let's keep them. And then they go, oh, I can't keep them. I'll let them go. And they'll find their way home. But they don't. They find the nearest rock-looking thing, which is normally the side of
St. Paul's.
Yeah.
I always thought that because Santa lives in Finland, I thought all the other penguins live in Finland, and if they probably from the South Pole, they probably just flew there. But
Penguins don't fly.
you don't know that.
No, they don't fly.
No, we
no.
do know that. They
We do know.
don't fly.
Science knows that.
They swim. It's more like a dorsal fin that.
Oh yeah, we had
Pigeons?
this conversation with Dee before if they were fish or birds. They're fish.
They're birds.
They're birds.
No, they're treated as fish
Joe,
though in
fuck-
certain cultures.
No, that's
So you,
no,
that's
no,
puffins.
they are.
That's puffins.
Yes.
that was that was a workaround for the Catholic Church.
Yes,
it used to be
puffins are
that you couldn't
fish.
eat meat on Friday. This was like the little bit of kind of
Yeah.
suffering you went through.
So you can eat puffins.
So
Yes,
so
they
the
class
Catholic
puffin as a
Church
fish.
classed it as a fish so that you could eat it.
I need to Google this.
That's Christmas there.
know what?
Catholicism just ruining everything.
Also, penguins are in no way festive whatsoever because penguins, as a species, when they were first encountered by naturalists, they found their actions so fucking deplorable. We're talking about paedophilia, necropedophilia, that they found it so deplorable they would only write about it in ancient Greek, so that only educated men of the right disposition would
Could see how fucked
yeah,
up they were.
absolutely.
I love the fact that Chris went, yeah, that's me, bruv. Exactly.
Also,
Ancient Greek, that's my bag.
Ancient
why isn't why does Santa why does he have rangers? Why does he have penguins? Because rangers can't survive.
He doesn't
at
have
all.
Doesn't have
penguins.
penguins.
But penguins can't fly.
Because rangers can.
Magic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
and penguins are
forgot
immune
about
to
that
magic.
little
I'm
detail.
struggling figuring out what Christmas animals are. So can we list the Christmas
No,
animals?
they just said festive, so it could be any
festive.
animal related
Any
to
animal that can
festivity.
sing the jingle bells, you know.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got bees, Wicker Man.
They're in
They're
my
my
eyes.
favourite. They're favourite because
Yeah,
Nicolas Cage.
I agree. Okay, this is a random fact I know because I've researched in keeping bees that you can buy a swarm of bees for £300.
One bee.
Of course, you've researched.
I just got my Christmas bonus. Let's do this.
You've got apiarist written all over you. Why did I never see it before?
hey,
So a swarm of bees and a hive is about £300 from I think it's iwantbees.co.uk. 2 seconds, because it may have been one of the Christmas gifts I asked my parents to buy me.
I just want to say, as long as the hive is one of those Australian, cool as fuck new hives where they're all made with the plastic bits and then they slide.
Oh,
and then
the
you
flow hive.
You do a switch and then it shifts it all, and then it has a little tap, and then you get all the honey out.
The flow
it's
hive is
as
bullshit.
humane as
No,
it doesn't-
it's not. I read an article by an experienced apiarist, and he was saying, this doesn't work.
But you're not
Because
ripping the hives apart, so surely, you kill the bees when you rip the hives apart. to get the honey
also,
out.
because of the way it's set up, you're not checking the combs as often as you should.
Yeah.
It actually makes them more prone to hive infections.
Yeah, but the bees are the most hygienic things in the world, so there's not going to be hive infections.
No. Bees have a lot of
away.
things that
Is Tom going?
I need a wee.
Okay.
that don't like them. Actually,
So I have the website. It's called iwantbees.co.uk. And basically, the last time I looked at it, that basically you book them now, you pay a deposit, and then you get your bees in April, which is basically the
season.
Bee season when they start swarming. I may have researched this a little bit too much.
Did you know that there is a mod in Skyrim, Elder Scrolls Skyrim, which replaces the text of every book with the script for Bee Movie?
Yeah, but there's also on YouTube many bee movies where it's like every time they say bee.
No, I'm talking about the movie Bee Movie. Like
yes, that's what I'm saying.
Right, okay.
It's the full bee movie, but every time they say bee,
it
they
speeds
start.
up.
Yeah,
Yes.
it either speeds up or they sort of like we start playing it again.
Oh no!
But basically, they do it like we start speeding it up again, but then they split screen, and then you have current film and then the next film, and within 30 seconds. It's sort of like 1,000 films all playing. It's just noise.
Okay, so going by the definition I offered, the festive animal is any animal associated with a festivity. I'm going to go with the Easter Bunny. Because springtime rabbits...
For Hitler and Germany.
DTF.
Sorry.
Springtime rabbits for Hitler. Yeah, no, rabbits are down to fuck, so I'm all up in that.
Yeah, never keep...
If I'm also a rabbit, it should be
If you haven't spayed and neutered your rabbits, and you have a male and a female together, be prepared for lots of offspring.
Indeed. They breed like guppies. Has anyone got anything else for festive animals?
The gay dogs.
Robin!
I was thinking...
You do have a lovely red breast, I must say.
Can I mention the gay dogs I've talked about earlier?
Festive gay dogs. What?
Okay, so I really want people to listen to this. I think it's on YouTube as well. It's a vinyl record, really old vinyl record, and it's called "Songs About Gay Dogs," and it's really festive because the music sounds really Christmassy, but it's about gay dogs.
Okay.
Okay.
So, we are at the 2-hour mark.
Wicked. Shall we talk? Have a quick chat about music?
Yeah, I wish I'd not gone for a pee now, because that was perfect timing. Damn it. First of all, we've got to do the section. Does anyone have anything to plug?
As usual,
Aaron, do your book.
As usual, I've got a book out on Kindle. Go check it out. Just go.
It's awesome.
Do it on Amazon. Thank you very much, Chris.
I have started reading it on the fly floor. I have 6 fly cues for the panto. So yeah, it's a start. Like I've got maybe 10 pages in. It's a really good book.
Oh wow! Saying that for 10 pages. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. But yeah, the book's out there. It's on Kindle. Do an Amazon search for Walking Out. I've also got a Facebook page that I never ever look at anymore, but go check it out anyway because you can find stuff on there.
The page.
That's facebook.com/Taranwilmore Books. That's TAINWILMORE Books. Anyone else? Anyone got some plugs?
I build shit.
Yeah, go for it, Dom.
Yeah, find me Sneak Dante on Instagram.
Yeah, definitely do that.
What is it? You got to follow right now.
Capital
Sneak
S,
Dante.
capital D.
Are you going to follow me back?
Because I set up like the normal, what's the word for avatar name?
Yeah.
I set that up and then forgot the password and then, so I have 2 accounts, but I never upload the other one. So Sneak Dante, the picture is a skull.
Yeah.
Which is the skeleton that lives in my living room.
It's well worth following because sometimes you see this like kind of, today I'm kind of melding metal and doing this thing. And then
as I said earlier, I weld, I do woodwork.
It's so cool.
I do 3D printing. I bought a laser cutter.
That's what I was going to say.
Look at the Glowforge and the Shaper Origin. They're 2 new products that are amazing that I really want to Shaper Origin, but they're really expensive.
Can you print a new liver out? Can you print me a new liver?
Yet.
No? Okay.
No.
New liver.
Give us another couple of years.
I can't on my 3D printer, but people are working on building body parts.
Bullshit.
They're building. No, they are.
No, they are.
Oh, are they?
They are. The people are building. What's the word?
Like
cartilage stints.
Yeah.
That they then grow tissue on. So they're 3D printing the stints, and then building the tissue. So people are 3D printing ears,
organs and things
and
like
stuff.
I don't know why, but I really want to watch Silence of the Lamb tonight after this conversation.
that. A nice bottle of Chianti.
Yeah, I have some at home.
I'll plug my Etsy page because that's something that hasn't been plugged on here before. I have an Etsy page which is Gone Rogue Cosplay.
Do it.
Just, like, look at
Amazing
it on.
Instagram feed as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And on my Etsy page, you can buy little geek-themed dinosaurs. I did just do a
Great
big
gift for Christmas,
Yeah,
although it
it's-
probably
yeah,
won't
yeah.
get made before Christmas.
Yeah,
Well, this is coming out on Christmas Day, so
no. I did do a
Great
massive
birthday present.
I did do a massive discount for people, but if you email me with the code Pot Topic Podcast, I'll give you a 20% discount.
Oh my god! Our first bit of advertising!
sponsor!
Shit!
Bam! That's Christmas!
Boom, boom,
Commercialise this shit, that's Christmas! Yeah!
I'm a convert! That's how you Christmas
Yeah!
Wow, Heather, you're like
Well done, girl!
you're like a female Jesus.
That was incredible!
You can buy geek themed dinosaurs. I can make you any geek themed dinosaur you want.
Yeah.
However, I have
And also
done-
dragons.
Yeah, and dragons too.
You've got a comic book hero in mind, she can make a dinosaur
Yeah,
for
I've
it.
done Carnage, Wonder Woman, Batman,
Dilate
Spider-Man,
So many.
Harlequin,
From hell.
and then I've done a couple of like,
Watchmen.
and I've done a
Blue
couple
penis all over that shit.
and I've done a couple of dragons. I did Bug the dragon from Deadpool, his girlfriend, whatever her name is. I can't
Just
remember.
look
but
at
yeah.
her Etsy page.
Look at it.
Done.
Yeah,
It's absolutely brilliant. You're,
Chris, what you got?
at the moment, nothing. But if people want to follow my Instagram, I have some really nice news coming out in January.
Ooh.
Foreshadowing.
What's my Instagram name? Hold on.
Dude.
It's fine. We can edit out so you sound more intelligent.
Motherfucker, no way. I don't do that for myself.
Yeah, you do.
I do it for Terrence.
I own a vinyl cutter if you want t-shirts made.
Anyway, back to me. It's Spyrouc, so Spyrouc.
That's like the dragon, yeah.
Look, so my surname is Spyro, so it sounds like Spyro. But anyway. But yeah, I've got some nice news coming in January, so keep in touch. I'm gonna share my Facebook page as well, because I'm redoing my whole website and my whole social media stuff, because I want to get involved, when I get engaged, have more, get more audience, out of what I'm doing with my writing and
Absolutely, yeah.
stuff. But yeah. That's all.
Cool.
Sweet.
Tom, you got
Tom-
anything?
Plug for me. Go and watch Game Grumps on YouTube.
Yeah.
They're
Sweet.
incredible.
Yep, they also
Aaron
need
and
the
Dan.
advertising for
I
free.
don't care. Come on. I've plugged much bigger things than Game Grumps.
Yeah, fair enough.
Plug quite
Go listen to them. You'll get well involved with them playing video games, and it's not really about playing video games. It's more about the chemistry between the people who are playing video games, and then you'll get into Ninja Sex Party. You'll get into was it Star Bomb?
There's Steam Train as well, which
Steam Train.
Yeah.
And all those things. Go give them a listen. They're well worth it. That's how I spend most of my week.
Cool. Music then.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah, come on then. You're
Music.
gonna just like free jam this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
On a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, tonight, thank God it's them instead of you.
I wish it was me instead of him right now. Jesus Christ. Share and tell a friend. It's the only way you will get more listeners. The website is pottopicpodcast.com. Come press the button again. There we go. Go there to submit a topic and find on Twitter is at Pot Topic Podcast. Search Pot Topic Search Pot Topic. Oh god, I'm failing so bad. Search Pot Topic on Facebook and find our page and our community group. Interact with us. Our Instagram is at Pot Topic Podcast. Use the hashtag Pot Topic Podcast, and your pick will appear on our community.
The headphones have come off.
Oh.
Feel
Beautiful.
the Christmas cheer.
For our Tumblr, search Pot Topic Podcast. Send us your emails and pod topics to emails at podtopicpodcast. We need some audio topics. Please send them. Yes, thank you very much. Rate and reviews on iTunes, 5-star bitches. Like our video on YouTube is that's how you want to listen to us. And thank you to all the hosts here, especially Captain Sickbeard, who joined us for the Christmas episode. How you doing?
I'm good, Tom. How are you?
I love it. And thank you all for listening.
I'm so glad you weren't
Merry
wearing a bra.
Christmas. Fuck Christmas. Fuck you all. Unsubscribe.
Screw you, Tom.
Can I get a Boshdi kebab?
I love Christmas.
Heather and I love Christmas.
Feed the world.
Christmas is great.
Bra
Make
free
it a
face
better
burn
place.
happened right there.
Made for you and for me and for all the fuck off cunt.
The music used in this episode was Meatball Parade by Kevin MacLeod for Compotech.com. It's licensed under Creative Commons by Attribution 3.0. Please see the MP3 comment tag or show notes on podtopicpodcast.com for more information.
No, but we wanted to talk about the worst Christmas song before we finish.
Oh, yeah,
Oh yeah, let's do that
out of
quickly.
the
So
top.
worst Christmas song. Pogues. Fairy Tale in New York. I fucking hate
You
that
hate that
song.
one.
I hate it so much.
That song.
It is.
I don't know. I think
Well, put it away.
yes, that's a terrible song, but the Ronan Keating remake of it is even worse.
Oh, good call.
yes.
Whoa, that's not a thing that
No,
exists.
that is
It is a thing that exists.
is a thing.
Roman Keating. They also changed the
well-
lyric that you don't like because radio edit.
That could have been like the only redeeming quality of both the song and the cover is hearing Ronan Keating say the word faggots.
Scumbag.
Yeah, you scumbag, you maggot, you cheap, lousy faggot.
Yeah, absolutely. That would have been Ronan Keating.
Well, it's not
I'm
him
strangely aroused.
It's not him that says it though. It's the female character because it's her
Oh, true,
explaining
yeah.
how he's so shit as a boyfriend.
Who's the
essentially.
female vocalist in that cover?
I can't remember.
Lily Allen. No.
Oh my god,
Probably
that'd
not
be,
Lily.
That would be brilliant. I love that woman.
Lily Allen is
Scumbag,
Lily
you
Allen.
maggot,
Lily
you
Allen's
cheap, lousy
absolutely
faggot.
brilliant.
Stop booping me with your reindeer nose.
So for me, the Christmas song that irks me above all else, it doesn't have lyrics. All it is bum 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 bum.
It does have lyrics.
Oh,
It's Wish I Was at Home at
Halloween,
Christmas.
this is-
It's all about.
Oh, no,
it
no, oh,
starts
sorry,
with
yeah,
"Oh,
no.
Mr. Churchill," and it's like "Wish I Was at Home at Christmas." It's basically about
yeah.
war.
No, you're absolutely correct. No, there is. Oh no, I've done the wrong tune. There is a. There's an instrumental Christmas song that. Sainsbury's will. No, not that one.
Motherfucker, I've got one redeeming Christmas song.
Oh, go for it.
Wizards of Winter by Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Yeah, it's on my Christmas playlist. I have a very specific Christmas playlist. The other redeeming
know.
feature is
If we're going Christmas number ones, if we're going Christmas
Mr.
songs,
Sandman.
Rage Against the Machine. Just because the entire country went, you know what? Fuck you, Simon Cowell. We don't want your X Factor shit.
and also Rage then gave all the proceeds to charity.
Yeah. So
Fucking love
for non-English listeners, there is a show called
Are you gonna
X
translate it?
Factor. Their goal is to make a new star and then make them the new Christmas
They
star
have
one.
similar reality
Yes.
TV shows.
Yeah.
Don't worry, they understand what
Well,
that
yeah.
is.
Think
Pop Idol.
American
Yeah.
Pop Idol, American...
Yeah.
America's Got Talent,
Yeah,
Britain's
yeah.
Got
Yeah.
Talent,
No,
all
it's
those
a
sort of like
franchise.
your 15
Yeah.
minutes of fame bullshit.
But yeah, so we 2010, we decided that nah, fuck this shit. We're gonna make some other song that's really like awesome, Christmas number one, and just be really fuck you. So Raging Against the Machine, Killing in the Name of. There was a whole Facebook thing. Everything went on.
Can I point out this was not started by Rage Against the Machine.
yeah.
This was a group of people who just went, you know what? What's the most un-Christmas song?
Yeah.
Killing it. It's all against anti-authority.
Yeah.
So
teen angsty bullshit.
Rage Against the Machine, they donated loads of money to charity for it, being like, thank you guys, because they made loads of money, because to make them Christmas Number 1, you had to buy their single.
Yep.
I was also one of the persons that bought their single to make sure that it happened.
a couple of times.
And
just to make sure they got it.
I didn't out of protest because I saw it as this social media, like, let's get behind it thing.
I think it's also what happened after Margaret Thatcher died. There was a group of people who tried to start that they wanted Ding Dong the Witch is Dead.
Oh, yeah.
From The Wizard of Oz.
No, that was good.
I still think that basically the BBC or whoever does the top 10 thing may have decided that, no, this isn't possible. So they sort of nixed the idea and sort of put them... They're number 2. They almost made it.
Yeah. But Rage Against the Machine then also proceeded to, because they made so much money off of this, they then decided to put on an entirely free gig in Finsbury Park, which I attended, and it was fucking good. And thank you very much, everybody, for
My
voting
friend
me.
attended that, and it was the whole... the opening of just sort of like... It had like the video screen of saying like Simon Cowell and all this.
So, Tom, you mentioned Wizards of Winter earlier on as redeeming Christmas music. To be fair,
it's a personal thing to us.
Also, but to be fair, like the Trans-Siberian albums, they take Christmas music and fuck me, do they make it good? Like their version of Carol of the Bells is it's incredible. But I've got another one which is Stu Ham, virtuoso bassist. He does a version of Sleigh Ride that is actually one of my favourite bass pieces of all time.
I quite also like When the Darkness tried to get Christmas Number 1. Their Christmas song is actually fairly good.
It's poppy and cheesy in the right kind of way.
They sort of went, we're going to tick all the Christmas Number 1 boxes. Got a love story, love heartbreak, and all this sort of stuff. But also add guitar solos and
and make it cheesy.
Yes,
and darkness.
It was more a parody rather than
absolutely.
What you got, Chris?
Isn't the question the worst Christmas song?
Yeah.
It is the worst.
Can I tell
we're
you why?
riffing on
best and worst sort of thing.
All right, so the only Christmas song that I just want the person who wrote it to rot in hell forever. It's the one that goes, on the first day of Christmas,
the 12 days of Christmas.
Fucking hate that song!
Although we do.
Why do you have to keep naming all the gifts you got? I want to kill you. This is annoying.
Again, that has been parodied perfectly so many times.
Yeah.
It's such a good setup.
Still, it's just the melody and the repeat. It's almost as if you have something on repeat, because something's stuck on a vinyl record. And it goes, I got this gift. I got this gift too. I want to kill you.
The 12 days of Christmas stems from the 12 days. So from Christmas Day until the 6th of January is the 12 days of Christmas, because it's the amount of time that the 3 wise men from the story of the Nativity took to get to Jesus.
I've never been
I'm not having it, mate. My birthday doesn't happen in Christmas time.
I've never been
Mine
more...
does, though.
When
My birthday is literally a day before yours.
It is, yeah.
And the best thing about Christmas is it's my girlfriend's birthday.
Yeah, Christmas Day, Rita's birthday.
Which means I can celebrate anything but Christmas.
Oh, please. You're just happy because
you
can save...
I get to say... Happy birthday on Christmas.
But you also save, you're probably thinking about it.
One present.
You can buy one present for Christmas.
No. Believe me, those shoes that I bought this year are fucking expensive. But the weird thing about my girlfriend is like, one of many weird things about my girlfriend, let's put it out there. She absolutely loves Christmas, which you'd expect, like, everyone that's born on Christmas Day to hate Christmas because it detracts from your birthday.
Yeah.
However, she sees it in kind of this really weird optimist view.
It feels like Jesus.
No, she sees it as everyone's having a party.
On her birthday. She's a fucking amazing.
Everyone's
She's
enjoying
amazing,
themselves.
and I do love her. And
basically, the whole
She's
of Christmas is
for
her.
Yeah. I'm the misanthrope. She's the philanthropist.
Cool. So are we done there?
Yeah.
Fuck yes, let's get this shit over and done
Let's
with.
do some
Fuck
food.
Christmas.
I love Christmas.
I love Christmas too.
Fuck the
Yay,
25th.
Christmas. High five. Christmas.
I am neutral about Christmas.
Oh,
Apathetic.
Apathetic Christmas cheer.
So we've got like 2.5 versus 2.5 here then.
Yeah.
there's 6 of us here, so it's half.
There's 5 of us.
5 of us.
Oh, yeah.